Nah, gotta cry, gotta cry, gotta cry. This is not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. I am Elijah, and this is the message that the Lord God has given unto me to give unto you. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. But I want to tell you, read Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 through 6. But you got to go to Haggai because that's where it probably start at with Haggai. The Lord God tells Zerubbabel, hey, Zerubbabel, I'm going to use you as a signal. So the signal has already started for Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. Behold, I will send my messenger, he shall prepare the way before me, and Lord whom you seek shall suddenly come to his holy temple. Even the messenger of the covenant, whom you delight in, behold, he shall come. Now you got to remember, when he said messenger, he talking about y'all. Yes, he is. I'm telling you, he talking about Israel, his chosen people, his elect. All I can do is give it to you as given unto me. Malachi chapter 4, verse 5 and 6. But I shall send Elijah to you for the great and dreadful day of the Lord. He shall turn the hearts of the children back to the father, the hearts back to the children. These I come and strike the earth with curse. So we know the curse have already started. The apocalypse have been done. Audible voice. I was told an audible voice. Man, what you think when I hear? When I hear something like that, what you think what you think gonna happen? Yeah, no, that's God. That's God, man. What am I gonna do? That's the most high. So he told me, Malachi chapter 4, verse 4, you got to go to Horeb, Sinai. If you don't go there, man, you're missing out. You're missing out on the power and the love. You're missing out on all the rejoicing, the gladness, the happiness. And you'll be just like I was one time, miserable. Never have enough for anything. No, never had enough. Never had enough for anything. Never had enough. And the pastor and preacher, they're glad to say, oh, he don't have enough. He'll be back. Yeah, he'll be back to learn how to, like Teacher Jake got right now. There you go, boy. I've been looking for, boy. We've been worried about you, Jassiel. Down at your meet. I know I had to pray for you. I didn't know what was going on with Jassiel. I had to pray for you, man. Like you say, like Paul said, mention you in my prayers. Yeah. I almost thought you. I cried unto the Lord with my voice. Now I'm supposed to just yell right now because I sure was concerned about you, man. Yeah, I was concerned. Oh, you riding that black dragon, running the race. Mm-hmm. I cried unto the Lord with my voice unto the Lord did I make my supplication. I poured out my complaint before him. I showed before him my trouble. Oh, all right, Jasper, you know what to do. Yeah, and when my spirit was overwhelmed within me, thou knewest my path, and thy way within I walked. Have thou privately or privately laid a snare for me. I looked on my right hand. I looked on my right hand. No, when you have things like this going, like God got a blessing for you. Come on, Lord. And beheld, there was no man that would know me. Refuge failed. Refuge failed me, and no man cared for my soul. Well, right. I hate to say that, but we care for you, man. I cried unto thee, O Lord. I said, thou art my refuge and my portion in the land of the living. Attend unto me, attend unto my cry, for I am brought very low. Deliver me from the persecutors, for they are stronger than I. Bring my soul out of the prison, that I may praise thy name. The righteous shall compass me about, but thou shalt deal bountifully with me. Yeah. No, man, I was disconcerted about you. No, because I know how powerful you are. And so Satan know how powerful you are. And Satan don't want you to be at. No, I'm good. I'm good with just that. We know that we're in a war, man. They attacking us viciously. Because I had post everything on the station, on YouTube. I computer went out. Something wrong. Cut everything down. Hey, it never used to do that. Now it started doing everything. No, Donald was concerned about you. I was concerned about you, man. Yeah. Oh, you better thick of it. Because you already know that Satan knows, just like when God gave you that power. Satan knows God gave you power over him. Remember, God had never given Satan power over man. Then God gave you with a motives, a motives to see even to see the future. And so God has been giving us that power. And just like he told you, he gave you 2 minutes, I mean 2 seconds, but 2 seconds in God time. Yeah, you're not long 2 seconds. I'm not long 2 seconds. I know it ain't no 2 seconds in our time. No, it might be 2 minutes, might be 2 hours, yeah. Might be 2 days, yeah. That's what I'm just telling you. So Satan don't want you with that power. He's doing everything to keep it at. Then on top of that, the numbers you have, 1, 3, 7, that's the principal numbers, 1, 3, and 7 of the Torah. I know I told you I wasn't going to tell you, but yeah, and so you have the principal letters. That means no, they scared of you, very afraid of you. And anytime you can get to deceive you or do you something, he's going to do it. Because he knows when you come to us, when you come and listen to us, when you come and listen to us, and when you come and listen to us, well, he knows that if you say certain things, we're going to pray. We're going to ask the Most High. And I know I'm living a pious whole life, right? And have other people living a pious whole life that are abstaining from everything in this world. So when they pray for you, you know God will answer them prayers. Yeah, God will answer them prayers. So no, don't think you're not being missed, man. You missed. All y'all be missed. That's why I make sure that if they don't cut off the computer, I'm going to make sure that I bless y'all each and every day because I know y'all in the walk. I'm telling you, I'm going to get to let me read Belteshazzar. May the Lord God bless you. Mighty man of valor, Jassiel. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm very happy, bro. Yeah, we were worried about you. We were not worried, but concerned. Concerned. Don't never think you're not being missed. Don't never think you're not being loved. But the Lord will have mercy upon Jacob and will choose Israel and set them in their own land. That's what they don't want that to happen. And thy strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Now I have to stop with that. Because with y'all, a lot of people don't understand what that means. Because they can't stop that. That is a command. That is a part of the prophecy. No, you can't stop the prophecy. Are you not in a strange land? Are you not in captivity? So they can't stop that. They would like to, but they can't stop it. Nah, this ain't what you find the other day. It didn't look like it's going back to the stupidity. That's all right. I got something for it. I've been prepared. God has been prepared. Anyway, you see, and set them in their own land. So he come to get us and bring us back in our own land. All the people, well, I'm going over there. And all the people, I'm going to live over there. No, it doesn't work like that. And the strangers shall join with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. The people shall take them and bring them to their place. See, bring. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them in captives, who captives they were. Now, no. Because the mystery is in secret to that. Because they got mystery and secret to that. Some of y'all already know because they're going to be glad. They're going to be glad to do things for us, just like we were glad to do. Remember, they got 3 things Israel loves to do. And so they have learned that. And so that's part of, remember to interpret, and that's a part of it. Now, they can't stop that. Can't stop that. Because they love it. They love it. Once they come out to the full knowledge of truth, knowing about the covenant, keeping the covenant, and not falling for all that Jewish stuff, and really become true Jews, circumcised in the heart, true saints, circumcised in the heart, they want it, they'd be glad to do it. They shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over them, over their oppressors. And shall come to pass in that day, the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from the fear, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage when thou was made to serve. And that's what we're in, that hard bondage with thou, and that thou should take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how have the oppressors ceased, the golden cities ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted, and none hindered. Thy whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. That's what y'all doing now. Yea, the fir trees rejoice with thee, and the cedar of Lebanon. It's two trees right there. Since thou art laid down, no fellow has come up against us. Father, gather all you will to hearken, and behold thou hast laid up goodness for us that seek thee. But if we do not deliver ourselves from filth. Now remember what he said. We have to deliver ourselves. That's what I tell you all the time. I can tell you what you want. They can tell you what you want. But still come down to you. If you don't keep the covenant, commandments, the statute, the judgment, the precepts, seek out prophecy, you're not going to make it. Okay? Well, you wait on, you got to know something that God haven't told us. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. If we do not deliver ourselves from the filth and seek prestige from men's eyes, we shall be blinded along with the heathen. The abomination of desolation has risen, fornication, full of envy, maliciousness, whispers, backbiting, spiteful, proud, boastful, unmerciful, covenant breaker, debater, theft, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, an evil eye, blasphemy, idolatry. Oh, idolatry. That's a bad thing, boy. Idolatry. For fine clothes, you know, I had dreamed about idolatry last night. Blasphemy, idolatry for fine clothes, possession, wearing false hair, wicked makeup, false swears and that name, defiling the holy days, adultery, gluttony for worldly desire, associating with murders. They reject our offer of wholehearted repentance, yet while continue crying to them, come out of my people, be not a partaker of sin, that you receive not of her plague. Sure, the judgment with justice. That's Israel. Judgment with justice should be established for the Lord reign forever. I said the right hand minister praise and righteousness among the multitude all of the Lord. The Lord God has blessed. The purpose on the mighty man of valor of battle shall. Now understand what y'all crying and see it happening, right? No, because I had to dream about the 4 kings. Now, no, one of the kings gonna die. Yeah, one of the kings gonna die. We saw that. I mean, I saw it anyway. Now let's continue on. Okay, see, sorry I've been a minute, but I've been good. Yeah. Bless the mighty men. All right. I've had it before. I'm glad you did. I've been seeing your videos getting cut up and turned off every hour. I ever get rid of them. Spiritual taxes I called on as many angels as I could from the book of Solomon. Yeah. You did the right thing. Yeah. The only person you I don't worry about that. Let's go. That word is very pure. Therefore, that servant love Israel and the dollar. They in Psalm 119. Well, I remember when I was in Psalm 119. Man, Psalm 119 is so powerful, it changes you. Yeah, Psalm 119. When you read Psalm 119, it changes you. It changed me. And then I was able to withstand my enemies. When they came up with all that howling, loud, screaming, and evil eyes, and all that, I just sit down and meditate on Psalm 119. Meditate on, because they teach you how to meditate on all the other scriptures, all the other prayers, and all the other things that our Father do testimony. And you're able to withstand anything you bring against you. The word is very pure, therefore that servant love it. Love it. I am small and despised, yet I do not forget thy precept. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. Remember that. Everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. You got to remember those things. Trouble, anguish have taken hold upon me, yet thy commandments are my delight. Thy righteousness of thy testimony is everlasting. Give me understanding, I shall live. I repeat that. The righteousness of thy testimony is everlasting. Give me understanding, I shall live. So that's what he did. He gave me your understanding of the power that's in those testimonies. And their everlasting power. Understanding is a power. Yeah. It's everlasting power. Truth is a power. Everlasting power. Tell you it is. That's what he's giving us. Stuff that lasts. If I cried with my whole heart, hear me, O Lord, and I will keep that statute. I cried unto thee, save me, and I will keep that testimony. I did that cry, yeah, he came to my rescue all the time. And I prevented the dawning of the morning, and cried, hope in thy word. Remember, hope in thy word. My eyes prevent the night watches that I might meditate in that word. That's King David. Because they hated King David. Because King David put on sackcloth just like Queen Esther. Yeah, they put on that sackcloth while in them ashes, boy, and God hear that cry, boy, the angels coming. Yeah, they coming. My eyes prevent the night watch that I might meditate in that word. Hear my voice according to thy loving kindness, O God. O Lord, quicken me according to that judgment. He's quickened. Does he ever quicken you? I know he has. I didn't bless with you. I know he quicken y'all. The power that he gives, the shake that you feel. They draw nigh, they follow after mischief. They are far from thy law. Now, you got something else to that, huh? May the Lord God bless the public soul, mighty man of valor, Israel. Israel, that's what it is. Israel. Got the E-L on it. All of us got God's name. All of us have it. When the name get changed, you have the name of God. E-L. All right. No. Belteshazzar too. Belteshazzar is the name of God. Right. All right. No, me Lord God. I'm telling y'all, man. Before I get to bring this, so last night, I just scrolling through, God sent someplace, you don't even know why I was scrolling through YouTube. And I saw, because I guess I had been saying IUIC people name wrong. And it's Israel united in Christ. Israel united, that is a lie. And boy, they up there got a table full of giggling and putting up Israel and the downfall of our people and the mishap of our people. And they laughing and giggling and showing the woman how she enraged and mad over another. No, the man left her and went to another woman after David died. How it is. Sometimes men accuse the women, women accuse the men after David died. But they don't have God in them, and they break up. Yeah, no, that's how it is. That's how it is. That's not the first time. So they're laughing at our people running behind idols, going to jail and doing all types of foolish stuff, which I did when I was a kid also. And some of them don't be. Some of it be just that they no, they call that talking to you. So we know that they're talking to us. So and I see people down there, they laughing and giggling and. No, God got so for it because God revealed that dream to them. Remember, they killed Joyce. But no, I told you I had God gave me, boy, that dream was so open and so real when I saw, after Joy Morgan had died, she was a virgin and she was up in age and she loved the Lord, but they took advantage of it and they sacrificed her. And then they showed me what they had did to her. They took her and now they showed me the place. Now they did it in over there in looked like it was in England what they did. And they opened up that grave, opened up, they had they told me, wait a minute, no, they told me, not no garden, a landscape. And the landscaper came out with a front end load, bobcat, and he dug that place up and put it out. As soon as I turned my head, he dug that place up, dropped that body in there, covered it back up, and then they planted stuff on top of it. And then they start bragging about it. I told you I had dreams in my dream when I first had out. And they start bragging about it. A little while after that. After that, I saw them on a bridge, and the bridge had ox on it. Then, they said, the arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. And so they had all of them lined up, and the military had came and got them, army men that came and got them, and they had on their orange jumpsuit they were taken away. But now God revealed that to them, because that's the government. Yeah, the government had came and got them, because that's what the military is, government. Came and got them, would bring them all the way. And then I saw Steve Carell in a big old boat. Then I saw I was trying to get to Chicago, catching the bus or whatever I had. I told you I had dreamed big when that happened. Yeah, so they been up there with all that laughing and giggling, got all that, got everything on their zizz. Yep, begging for money. Begging for money. They're so proud, puffed up, arrogant, and boastful, just like uh, all y'all boastful. No, because our people want the truth, but these people with these camps, the HOI people, I used to see people that camp and stuff taking advantage of people. God gonna destroy. I told you God showed them when He destroyed. They gonna destroy. Oh, another dude got ahead of HOI, no, IUIC people. No, the one who started that, he was in New York City. And that demon, I ain't sure what demon it was. And that demon was over everything. He went up him and another person that was with him. They went up to New York City. And in the building where they take the child support, they have to go to court for child support and all that. And they have 33 steps that goes up. Yeah, I told you that. I told you how the Green Division also. And no, they didn't let me see. They didn't let me see the demon. That demon they didn't let me see. But the men showed me the men and what they was doing. And they let me know that I was in the building where they was collecting child support, going to court for child support and all that in New York City. And they showed me that. Yeah, God showed me that's war. And then, no, because then we go to this book right here. Tell you all that religion, all those denominations, all that ran my seat. Yeah. No, I'm not going to, because God's going to destroy them. Utterly destroy them. Because he's now God's people astray. God didn't tell them to do that. No, that would be just like me and say, well, I'm going to start me a church. And I want y'all to come to my church. And then start begging and ask for money. God didn't tell me to do that. He told me, I'll give you a message to give to all brothers. That's what he told me. So I'm giving y'all the message. I'm not with that foolishness. Not with that. No, because that's what they are. Liars and thieves. Beggars. I heard Joyce Meyer this morning. Let me see. I wrote it down. Joyce Meyer, Joyce the liar. What she has done with herself. Her pit. So that was she talking about, her pit. No, because a lot of y'all going to have dreams where y'all come out of the pit. That means that you got out of Christianity, you have got yourself out of hell, got yourself out of the prison house. Because that's the dream that I had. I came up out of that pit, and I had that one bag came up out of that pit. No. Daddy Shelton had got his weapon going back down that pit to kill up some stuff. Yeah, at least so. Yeah, that'll take. I ain't got weapon. I told you I got the assault weapon. You get a lot of what they call it, blocks, 9mm. You get a lot of them, and you get you get a lot of rifles and assault weapons. There's a lot of them. Yeah, you do. You do. I'm telling you, there's a lot of reasons with those type of weapons in it. Anyway. And so, no, she talking about a pit to sit down. You're still in the pit. And then I told you. So she had on something that looked like a dress, but it wasn't a dress because she had on that long thing that going all the way down, looked like the dress is black. And then she had on a black leggings. Right. I told you what she does. She's a liar. And everything she do about money, and then she in a pit and talk about rounding out all the people that done her wrong. Where's the forgiveness at in there? Where is it? There's no forgiveness in that woman. She uses that to make money and pull on the heartstrings and saying the same old thing. The people that done that dead and gone, and you still up there with that foolishness. Right? And then talk about I love the Lord. Yeah. What she had done with herself, her pit. Teaching, I said teach. That's what she's doing. They teach man's wisdom. Oh, I believe I received. He's to receive a better whip. Go ahead on, Jesse. No, you get a whip. Now I got two whips. Now mine would never go. Yeah, go ahead on, Jesse. You gonna do some hard whipping. No, two whips I received. Yeah. I told y'all get it. If y'all get when y'all get it, I'm gonna tell you. Right. To let you know that that's right. They don't know that y'all receiving the things, the things really work. What happens when the time comes, you see. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. Now I got two whips. Not metal like yes, yeah. Oh boy, I feel sorry for when he come against them. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. Uh, no, that was say all the teaching man's wisdom. So she had a color and appear like a dress, but it wasn't dress. Unless she keep changing. Yeah. Sounds, yeah, keep changing. Sounds good, but it's not the truth because we know we don't. What we do is we get God keep we solid in the faith. We're not with all that fussing and cussing, all that different stuff running behind the things of this world, idol worship. We're not about that. And we're solid in what we're doing. We're not. No, what we get add on, our changes we get add on. We get more and more the gifts of the Spirit. We get more and more the fruits of the Spirit as y'all get that. So y'all, because you just keep doing, you're gonna get more and more. Yeah, you're gonna get more and more. Anyway, so after that, TPJ wants to read everything. Yeah, he wants to read all the stuff, how you can succeed, and who books you can read to succeed. Everything but Jesus. Everything but the law of God. So I listen to that this month. No, because it's an attack upon the truth. It's an attack upon true Israel. Because the attacking with all the poor innocent is being attacked on all sides, especially now. Yeah, y'all been posted that. They refuse to, in the time of, no, they refuse to let us go. That's why Jesus got to come and get us. That's why Jesus got to come and destroy us. Break it down because they don't want to let us go. We are the cash cow. I tell you that all the time. We the ones who buy the most, who the most. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. They did it from us. So she went to Psalm 147:3. You know how they do, they like to break it up. So let's go there first. I'm not going to stay up for Psalm 1. I'm not going to stay because I already know what they do. Psalm 1, no, then I'll get to the lesson. I'm not going to stay long with this. Yeah, I'm getting to the lesson. Psalm 147 in verse 3. That was she had on it. So she took that one thing, he healed the broken in heart and binding up their wounds. And so she went down and made a whole speech, sermon, whatever they do over that. And then they'll talk about she in the pit and going down and have a pity party and talk about how she in the bathroom, be crying and all that. Yeah. Constantly, no, because that's what they want. They want you constantly think about it. Just like the law of God said, they that stare at the day. Now I forgot what book that's in. But God is against that. They that stare at the day. So they made holograms or videos of people that was caught up in the Holocaust. Now we know the Holocaust did happen, but why did it happen? See how it happened? Because that's how they do. They get order out of chaos. They create a situation and know because that's what they do. They have think tanks. They've always been doing this way. The Bible comes from out of think tanks and what they're going to do and how they're going to keep us in this bondage and how they're going to get back in the land, just like the Lord Moses said, they were going back in the land. And that was their big boss to kill all those people to get back in that land. The leaders did that. And so that's what they did. Anyway, so now they done made videos of all that didn't happen. And what makes it so bad, they tell you they'll never let you forget about the Holocaust. But when it comes down to everything that they done to us, oh well, that was then. This is now. We not the same people. We doing everything. Same thing happened all over again unto us. And so God is against those who stare at the day. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. So I praise you, the Lord, for for it is God to sing praises unto our God. Forgive me. Now I heard it. Praise you, Lord, for it is good to sing praises unto our God, for it is pleasant and praise is comely. So that's what y'all doing. Singing, praising. No, but she just went to 147:3 and breaking up what King David had put out there for us. The Lord do it build up Jerusalem. He gathered together the outcasts of Israel. See, she didn't go there because that's what's going on right now. We are the outcasts being gathered together. They know it. They know the truth now, but it's going to take them a while now to take something really horrific to happen to them. Well, maybe it might take when they start dropping the bombs in the United States. Everybody dreams talking about now how they. I told me that all from what. One more thing has to happen to the United States. It's destruction. Because when you go to the book, come on, brother, go there every day. Go read the prophets of Father Abraham, the conclusion. That nation that enslaved you, that nation that ill-treated you, I'm going to judge. Right? He healed the broken in heart and binding up their wounds. That's all she took. And that's us. That's Israel. He healing our hearts and binding up their wounds. That's what he's doing right now. So they don't want you to know that. No. And he tells us the numbers of the stars. He calling them all by name. That's who we are. That's who we are. We're not the angels. All right. Now let's get a little deeper. Now, you just Lord. We're not no angels. Yeah, let's get a little deeper into that. Because that's what he told us. He told Father Abraham, Father Isaac and Jacob, did I not tell your father that I was going to make your seed as the stars are in heaven? Did he not say that? There you go. And he what? He all died, and then he named us. He named us. He tells us the numbers of the stars. He called them all by their names. And that's what I say. Yeah, I didn't know. But I know that I know now. I know that they lied. Right? Because we're the holy and righteous seed. We are his stars. He called us by name. And we obey him. God is our Lord and of our great power. Great is our Lord. Now, that's why I saw God. Great is our Lord and of great power. His understanding is infinite, and that's the power he's given unto us. No, that's why when they come against you, they can't stand against you. Because God already said they can't stand against you. Because when they open up their mouth against you, God said, open up your mouth. Now I'll give you what to say to them. And he give it to you sometime ahead of time. Now, you can't do nothing. The Lord lifted up the meek. He cast the wicked down to the ground. The Lord lifted up the meek. And he cast the wicked down to the ground. Yeah, he told us this was going to be different. This is different too. Because we the meek all over folk on the earth. And cast the wicked down to the ground. Now, how you know who are wicked? It's right here in the Testament of Solomon. Yeah, tell you who are wicked. They can repent, but they don't have much time left now. Sing unto the Lord with thanksgiving. Sing praise unto the offering to our God. That's what y'all doing. Who covered the heaven with clouds, who prepared the rain for the earth, who made the grass to grow upon the mountain. He gave it to the beasts his food, and the young ravens feed everything, do everything for us. The young ravens which cry. He delighted not in the strength of the horse. He taketh not pleasure in the legs of men. The Lord taketh pleasure in them that fear him, and those that hope in his spirit and his mercy. That's who y'all are. And he takes pleasure in us. That's why he gives us these gifts. And y'all have your dreams, your vision, receiving your gifts. Because he loves doing it to us. Lord takes pleasure in them that fear him, and those that hope in his mercy. That's why we keep the covenant. They don't understand that. They've done away with it. Yeah, all that was done away with at the cross. Because I look at the IUIC, but they talking about what camp they had, and they got all that gold and all that loud colors on, and then they got behind them all no, that's not the minority. That's what they say the minority. That's not. Got all that stuff on them as the Jewish people had. And no, that's not of God. All that stuff the Father says that. Then this time he's speaking. Yeah. No, I got on there and I'm telling them about their lives today. I couldn't post like I usually post with the scriptures. But and so I just typed with their lives. And somebody said, what? The block the whole lie. The block him. I said, yeah, I know the bill was gonna block him. They know what. No, it was gonna block. Praise the Lord of old Jerusalem. Praise the God of old Zion. Now, because I met a brother. And the brother he was in one of those camps. And bro, just like when I was in 7 years, they come out and they find out all about money, all of it's about lies, deception, and you can move it. because you can put everything into that thing is truly the truth. You put everything into it. That's why I did it. And then you come out, you be so wounded. You don't have nothing to do it. Now I had another brother like that. Came out, he was wounded. I was wounded also, but just like you said, we healed in the broken heart, he bound up our wounds, and that's what he did. Set me back upright. Let me know that it's happening to all our people, all Israel, all over the world. They gave us false hope, vanity, all these different religions, all these different denominations. That's why he said, come out of our people. You're not politics, and you're not listening to Israel, United Israel in Christ. Now, that is a lie. That is a lie. Yep. And they're doing our people. Now, all of this time, when you go there, this is Christianity. That's all it is, Christianity. Just put another, now the same thing, just put another tag on, rebrand it. Yeah, put another tag on and feed it to the people. Feed it to the poor and innocent people. But that's who want the truth. That's what's in our heart. Our Father never left that for us. And we never going to depart from the Most High. And so we just take advantage of that. Praise the Lord, O Jerusalem. Praise thy God, O Zion. Yeah. For he has strengthened the bars of thy gates. He has blessed thy children within thee. Did y'all see? Did your gates open up yet? Did y'all get your keys for the gate? Did you get your chain yet? All right. Let me know. Just let me know. He maketh peace in thy borders. He filleth thee with finest of the wheat. He sendeth forth his commandment upon the earth, and his word runneth very swiftly. That's us. Yeah. We got the commandments. And the word that we have, is it not run swiftly now? Yeah, they all just had to read about that other day. Yeah, the race. He giveth snow like wool. He scattered the cornflakes like ashes. He causes forth his ice like casteth forth his ice like morsels. Who can stand before his cold? He sent out his word and melted them. He caused his wind to blow and the waters flowed. All that might happen unto him. He showed his word unto Jacob, the statute and the judgment unto Israel. Have we not done that for y'all? Yeah. He had not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgment, they have not known. They'll praise you, the Lord. And they haven't, but we know. I got one more. Now, she went also to, I'm not going to stay in this, 40. Because that's all they do. They lie and thieves. And everything is about a dollar. Then after that, oh, you got to buy my book. I go more in detail in my book. God didn't tell you that. Because you don't have more knowledge than God. You don't have more. Because that's why God sent to Psalm 119 to teach us that these people say that they have more knowledge than you, but you have more knowledge than them. Yeah. No, because you think, oh, they're old, they've been out there a long time. No, it doesn't work like that. Right? I waited patiently on Psalm 40. I waited patiently for the Lord and inclined unto me and heard my cry. So I did wait patiently. I didn't like what they're doing. I was out there with all that thinking of preaching and teaching the right word of God, but I didn't wait for him to give me the message. And I felt into them 7 demons, and them 7 demons and the black women. I fell into that. No, worse than that. I fell into it. You know how they take advantage of it. That's what happened to me. But I didn't wait patiently. Because when you wait patiently, as we're doing now, you see the things that he prepared us to do. So when they happen, that we be well prepared. But they're not doing that. That's what I used Israel, uniting Israel and Christ. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. They're not. They're not. And then when you go, because when they come to you with their foolishness, then you're going to tell them the truth. What you think they're going to do? They're going to get mad, upset. And, he don't know it. No, he's not even a Christian. He doesn't even go to church. He don't even belong to no camp. Yeah, God, they tell you how to do that. Because they read that yesterday. Those Noah, Daniel, and Job was in the land. Right? You got to save yourself, man. I waited patiently for the Lord and inclined unto me, and he heard my cry. He brought me up out of a horrible pit, and out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, An establishment I'm going. No, because that was George Myers said. That was she think that she on that rock. No, she's not. No, she's not. Go read it. You know she's not on that rock. Go read the Shepherd Horn. Tell her that she's not on that rock. Because they don't, a lot of them know it just like me. When I was a Christian, I didn't know that. They stayed around. Oh, the rock is Jesus. Right, but then that's all. They don't tell you nothing about the rock. And we know it's much, much more to that rock. Yeah. And he had put a new song in my mouth, and even praise unto our God. Many shall see it and fear, and they shall trust in the Lord. So nobody don't fear them. Right? But when y'all start doing now, y'all have to give it time. Give it time. I'm getting closer and closer. Right? Into our power. And how you use power, no, it's there. It's been there before you all the time. But you know how God works, seed time and harvest. So you gotta go on works and preparing y'all now, so when y'all get out there, y'all have all the weapons that y'all need to fight against that monster. But he's a monster. He's definitely a monster. Right? No, he's a monster. He said, just walked outside to get on the forklift, and there was a baby feather on the seat. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful feather it was. Eagle feather. Oh. How does feather look? A spotted feather, black and white. God, many shall see it and fear it, shall trust in the Lord. Blessed is the man that maketh. Because there's another thing, that's right, Jesse. They think that you have to be, you gotta have some DRs and PhDs and all that around the name for you to enjoy your life, but you don't. You don't. People miserable, man. Miserable. I'll prove it. Remember last night? So this morning, I don't watch them shows no more. Because I know what they are. I know they just no, they celebrate whatever demon. And that's all. Oh, that's idol worship and the Oscar. Yeah, that's idol worship. I didn't know, but I know now all the wars, all that, that's idol worship, and they be worshiping the idol. Right. And so Will Smith, he's gonna get up there and go smack Chris Rock. Yeah, he's gonna go smack Chris Rock. No. There's a lot going on with that they don't know. They don't know the laws of Mosiah. And Will Smith, yeah, come on that posting that he's such a Christian and all that. No. Better for a man to have control over his own spirit than to rule a mighty army. Better have a man to have control over his own spirit than rule a mighty city. Yeah. No, because I remember I told you, because we think that we get away with things in life. We don't get away with nothing in this life. Remember when Jada Pinkett had done that to Will? Yeah, around that table when he was talking about it. Right? So no, that's how God chastise. The thing you love the most. Put it to your heart, put it to your soul. Yeah, Chris Rock brought that out. Brought that out. Yeah, Bill got mad. Well, there smack that man. No, it's violence. Violence. It's not over with yet. It's not. It's not. You know it's not over with yet. Yeah. Who has the final say? God. God has the final say. Yeah. However it is going to end up bad. Blessed is that man that make the Lord his trust, and respect not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. Many, because that's what you're doing now. They turn aside to lies, have truth, slam the truth, because they was in Christianity. Now you're going to HYB. Why? Because they keep the Sabbath, because they say claim to keep the covenant. A lot of people don't know the covenant. A lot of people still don't know the Torah. And I met them, some fellas out there with the fringes on, and before I met them, God had already given me dream and vision. Let me know. Yeah, about all of them about the same thing, about the money. Yep. Ruling over one person, group of them, collecting all that money. Now they, no, because when they come on there, I can see people come on there with their jet planes, the BMWs, and all that foolishness. Right? Like, oh, I ain't made it. Oh, yeah, made it. You're a liar and you're a thief, just like all the rest of them. You're no better than the T.G. Jakes and Platform Dollars and Joel Osteen. All that's the same. All that's a bunch of fools, all a bunch of lies. And they want to take their time, but not so much they're doing it, they're leading all children astray. That's what they're doing. Yeah, no. And now people think the only reason why they're able to go because of the poor and innocent people. And they take advantage of the poor and innocent. Well, let's continue on reading that. Just tell them. No, it's a blessed man that make the Lord his trust. And respect not the proud, because those people are proud, arrogant, and boastful, as y'all see it. I'm not lying on y'all can see it. They're proud, arrogant, and boastful. That's what they are. Right? And the people that I put my trust in them. Oh, he's Dr. Brown. He went to Harvard. Yeah, and then he get up there, bend his tongue to make him sound like he's so highly educated, so highly intelligent. But it's a lie. You fall for that as long as you keep on, they do their sweet speeches, and you keep on bringing your tithes, your silver and gold, that's not tithes, no. As long as you bring your silver and gold right around your brass and iron, and have on your fabulous clothing, well, you accept it. You one of us. Yeah. Now, remember how it works. He forgives everything for money, for the sake of money, and that's what they're doing. Now they don't care. Go in there, you see all of them. Whatever lifestyle they bring, now they don't hide it from God. They don't hide it. If they that way, well, this is me. I came out, this how I am. Right, and then you bring that into the house that's supposed to be called by his name, and God see that. You think God's not going to do that? Well, okay. But you go ahead on. Now, not such as turn aside to lies. We don't turn aside from lies. We kill him. Oh, I'm going to kill him. Well, come on. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. But do as you please. But know this. God going to do as he please. He ain't going to do as he please. Many, O Lord, my God, are thy wonderful works which thou hast done, and that thou thoughts which are to us what? To us what? So everything is about us, everything about man, everything about Israel, everything about his chosen seed, which to us what? They cannot be reckoned up in order unto thee. If I would declare and speak of them, they are more than can be numbered. Everything that God has done, it's way more than can be known. There is thoughts upon us, right? Everything he done for us. Sacrifice and offering thou didst not desire. My eyes says thou open. Sacrifice and offering thou didst not desire. My eyes says thou open. Burnt offering and sin offering has thou not required. See? And that's what they have. Oh, well, you gotta do this, you gotta bring your silver, you gotta bring your tithes, or forsake not to silver yourself together. Come on. Yeah. Now I've done all that foolishness all my life. Instead of getting sick and had no power, had no strength. No, I do any of it. Now I got out for a little while and Lord God revealed himself, but that's the design plan. But they know that you're going to have that time when Lord God will reveal himself, and they're right there with Christianity, Hindu, Muslim, Buddhists, whatever, and they're right there for the get you. And then you fall into this is a design plan, the Septuagint, the Kabbalah. So find out the design plan. They say, I know, because Jesus told you that. It's on this paper. They travel the world to make one porcelain. Go all over the earth to make one porcelain. Yeah. Oh, I think it's 23rd chapter of Matthew. They travel the world to make one porcelain. They do. They do. We got a worldwide ministry. Yeah, we got my international ministry. Y'all gotta give me some money. Yeah, don't y'all want to keep this thing going for me? Don't y'all want to keep my ministry strong? That's what they do. Yeah, then they brag. Yeah, they proud. They proud, boastful. Just like you say. Oh, and they get you to do the same thing. That's the amount of time on Facebook. Oh, I'm a proud self-individual. Oh, I'm a proud Jehovah Witness. Oh, I'm a proud Muslim. And they be sitting up there. No. God about to tear them all down because y'all have arrived. And God was, remember, God was waiting on us to get rid of our idols and turn back unto Him. And say, when Israel repent with their whole heart, keep all my commandments, I'm coming to get them, bring them back to the land I was coming to, bring them back unto the land of promise. Also, when Israel repent, that's the day of the kingdom of the enemy should be brought to an end. And that's what you are doing. Then say, I lo, I've come in the volume. No, then say, I lo, I've come. And the volume of the book is written of me. King David. And the volume of the book is not, and then he turned us all back to King David. Learn how to pray for your enemies. Oh, Because I was under that fool. Oh, Lord, you got to love everybody. You got to love your enemies. You got to do good. No. God don't work like that. Then you go there and learn how to pray for your enemies. That's what Jesus said, pray for your enemies. But a lot of people don't know how to pray for their enemies. And so when you go to Psalms teach you how to pray for your enemies. I delight to do thy will, oh my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart. Yeah, the commandment that Lord forever, God, that Torah. No, it's a law. It can't be changed. Well, go try to change it then. Well, but they're trying to do the thing they have changed. God gave him certain time, gave it. No. Remember in the book of Ecclesiastes, God is not quick to bring judgment on man. And gave him 7 generations, 400 years, right? Then he gave him 70 years. Then he gave him what? All right. Now, 7 years, 12 years. Then 7 years, then 3.5 years. First year, you share your room, second year, share your room. It's here now. Well, I preach righteousness in a great congregation. Though I have not refrained my lips, O Lord, thou knowest me. I have not hid thy righteousness within my heart. I declare thy faithfulness and thy salvation. That's what y'all doing. Going out at this mouth, declaring your faith, declaring your salvation. You're not hiding. No, it should be scared of y'all. Because remember, it came against King David and what happened to him. It came against all the prophets and what happened to him. Yeah. I declare my faith and thy salvation. I have not concealed thy loving kindness and thy truth from thy great congregation. Withhold not thou thy tender mercy from me, O Lord. Let thy loving kindness and thy truth continue to preserve me. For innumerable evils have compassed me about. My iniquities have taken hold upon me and did it for me, so that I am not able to look up. They are more than the hairs of my head. Therefore my heart faileth me. And that's what happened. No, that would happen to me. I told you what had happened to me. Because I got caught up in the world. I got caught up in 7 days advantage. Right behind everything in the world, thinking it was going to go good for me, but it didn't do nothing, but went bad for me. Be pleased, O Lord, to deliver me. O Lord, make haste and help me. Yeah. Let them be ashamed and confound together that seek. See, that's praying for the enemy right there. Let them be ashamed and confound together that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backwards and put to shame, wish me evil. That's God teaching us right there how to pray for your enemies. I didn't know how to pray for my enemies. I didn't. I'd be like Will Smith, get out there and I want to go hit something, strike something. Now, that's what he did. Right? He got angry. I told you, no. Oh, I hear you, Christian. I hear Afro-Americans. Yeah. No. Chris Rock didn't press no charges. Yeah. It's not over with yet. I don't care if press charges or not. God got the final say. Yeah, God had the final say. That's what we read all the time. No. Because when she went out there and committed fornication and adultery. Jacob thought she was going to get away with it. But Will trying to stand up for his family and everything, but we know there's a penalty. There's a penalty. It's a harsh price to pay for your sins. And remember why he now. Cruel punishment drives sin out the heart. I'll repeat that. Cruel punishment drives sin out the heart. And that's not, he just not chastise another to be chastised another. Chastise and get that sin out the heart. Right? No. They can play all those different movies and have all that, like we so sweet and innocent, and we won't do these different type of things. We don't have no ghetto mentality. It's not no ghetto mentality. We don't have no, we don't have no hateful and evil mentality. No, we're going to our shelter of hearts. And then that's all he showed you. That was really was in the heart come out your mouth and do what? Defiles you. So it come out on all of them. Watch. Don't come out on all of them because already in the start. Yeah. Told you what's going to happen. Told you that. Together they seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backwards and put to shame, which wish me evil. Let them be desolate for reward of their shame. Let them be desolate for reward of their shame that say unto me, aha. Let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. Let such as love thy salvation say continually, the Lord be magnified. Yeah. But I am poor and needy, yet the Lord thinketh upon me. I am poor and needy, yet the Lord thinketh upon me. That thou art my help and my deliverer. Make no tarry, O God, O my God. And that's what God did. No, he didn't make no tarry. God, what are you doing? Y'all have your dreams and visions, so what you think God's doing? Let's get to the lesson. No, part of it anyway. Now, because let me tell you the dream and vision. I can tell it to you. Yeah, I wrote it down. I was on this bus with an ex. I get that behind the job. I was on the bus with an ex. I guess I said ex. I was on the bus with Lynn, and I saw her getting off from work, and I was going to show her a woman that I had been with. Got a catch to it. I'll tell it to you. So we got out off the bus, and the other as I got off the bus, I seen them get into a car. The car with a man, but she saw me with the other Lynn. And as she was passing, she saw me we herself. And just listen, I know it doesn't sound, And I walked across the street with Lynn, and I had this silver medal name made for her in my hand, showing her that I had it struck for the other Lynn. I had it struck for the other Lynn. And I'll go back over. I was talking to her while the Lynn that was in the car with the couple in the back of the car walked up. I'll go back over and say, "Come on with me." And I told her I was just getting this medal that I made for you. Then the other Lynn came and was going to explain. She told her to save it, sister. I know all about it. And took me with her and the other Lynn and looked to it as we were walking. Now I know that sound broken up as they post down to, but let me tell you how to do it. I was on a bus, and I was on the bus with this woman named Lynn, and I wanted to show her the woman that I was with. But after I woke up, I realized that it was the same woman, the same Lynn. And I was on a bus with the same woman that I was telling her about. That's how it was in the dream, the vision. And so I was going to take her and show her where she worked at and show her, this is who I'm with. This is my ex who I'm with. So the lid, just listen, out the lid that I was with, watching the lid, watching the lid herself. That's what it was. But so when I get off the bus with the lid to go get the other lid, same person, just happened. I don't know how God did it, but you get through everything. And so when I get off the bus to go get her, I see her in the car. Got a couple, a man and woman in the back seat. Got a man driving the car, and she on the passenger side. There she see me with herself, with Lynn. I asked her, what was the dream? And then the man just drove off. So as the man drove off, I said, huh. And then I go cross into like one of those little corner stores that they do different things in. So when I go in the corner store, I have a pendant and I have my name on it. But it's written in letters. It's written in letters, different type of shapes. And then I had instructions, a small piece of silver, solid silver, and they have an E at the front of it, and then they have different letters at the back of different symbols at the back of it. And so I was talking to the woman, Lynn, I'm talking to Lynn, and as I'm talking to her, the other Lynn, still herself, come around the corner and see me. I said, I was just about to come down to come and see how it's show. I said, see, I had made this thing for you. I had made this guess it was an idol for you. See, I made this idol for you. And I didn't say idol, I just say I made this piece for you. And so when she sees it, she said, come on, you just come with me, just like that. It took me and was going around, walking around the corner. So as we walk around the corner, the other land is still hard. I didn't know it. Come around the corner and about to say, I was just there. She said, say it, sister. Yeah, that's what you told her. Say it, sister. I know all about it. And took me and left there. I woke up with a dream. That's what the dream was. It was herself. It was herself against herself. That's what I saw. Anyway, let's continue on. No, then after that, you know how you have those flashes? I know a lot of y'all have. As soon as you shut your eyes, you see something quick. Either a color, a number, a quick vision. So I saw 155. 155. So let's go there first. Now, when I see that, I always go to King David. I like to start off with King David. So it was 15:5. Right, so let's go to chapter 15. Now we're going to chapter 15 of Psalms. Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hills? Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hills? He that walk uprightly and work righteousness and speaketh the truth in his heart. And that's what y'all doing. Because we know he come and get us and bring us back. So it's not no secret. As we just finished reading, it's not no secret what God doing for us. And we hoping that everybody would return back unto God. No, post now, I'm going to read. Yeah, just finish posting all. I'm going to read it all. And so, no. See, he who walketh upright and worketh righteousness. But they say, nah, you ain't got to do nothing to get in the kingdom of heaven. You ain't got to do nothing. You are the grace. But that's a lie. Right? He that walketh, but we have to keep the covenant. We have to keep the covenant. Got a 248, 365. That's what we do. He that walketh upright and worketh righteousness and speaketh the truth in his heart. Now, sometimes it's hard, but we do it. He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor. Now, you know what happens. Yeah, Will Smith did not do evil to his neighbor. Right? See, colleagues there in the industry together. Yeah. He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor. That's how God gave me this. Yeah. I didn't know what happened until I woke up this morning, watched the news, and it's all over everywhere on YouTube, everything. I didn't know what had happened. Well, I know the outcome of it. It's not over with yet. Because God is the judge. Man, no telling what God might do for that. Because remember, when you do something openly, it's going to be done unto you openly. Just like when I talk and judge these people openly, well, that's why it's going to be openly. It's going to be open whatever God do to them. No, because that's what God wants them to do. Go ahead and talk against them. Do what you want to do as you please. And whatever you do against him openly, it's going to be happening to you openly. Yeah, I'm telling you. Now, I've seen a lot of times. Yeah. Oh, because that's a part of the dog parables. They don't know nothing about that. Because it's the law of God. It's in the foundation of the earth. And you can't change that law. Okay. That's why they don't want y'all to study the Torah. Remember why they don't want us to study Torah, because that's God's law. And it had come to pass. They didn't want us to find out nothing about us. The prophecy, everything that's written about us, they didn't want us to know that we are truly Israel, God's chosen people. Then after they found that out, they surely didn't want you to find out how to get the power that the Most High has left unto us throughout all generations. And they don't want you to get that, but Jesus told you, he left it to you. I told you the ending at the beginning. And that's what you have. I don't care. I don't care what you think I care about what these people say they're going to do to me. They'll be worried about what God going to put in your hands to do to them. That's what they better be worried about. Oh, vengeance is mine, say the Lord, and I shall repay. And whose eyes are vile person is contempt, but he honored them that fear the Lord. A vile person is contempt, but he honored them that fear the Lord. So that's the power that you have. God honored you. That remember when Father Elijah, the angel asking the Most High, well, you gonna let it rain? Look at how it's going. Look at your place, what is going on, the famine and the drought, and the people. No, God said, I'm not gonna do it until my prophet says so. Until my servant says so. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Didn't do it neither. And that's the same thing going on with y'all. Oh, all right. This is needed. We're gonna get deep into it. We just have to be patient. You've been patient for everything else. Because not like you're being patient and God not still giving you the many fruits of the Spirit, the many gifts of the Spirit, restoring back that, with restoring stuff that, restoring the gifts and everything that He said He's going to give to, restoring the whole age and everything. I mean, y'all getting it. You can't say you're not. You can't say you're not. Right. They know who I'm talking about. He honored them that fear the Lord. He that swear to his own hurt and changed it not. Swear to his own hurt and changed it not. Because that's what we do. Because we are living sacrifice, man. Yeah. We are the living sacrifice. And remember, Jesus told us about no greater gift than a man that laid down his life for his friend. No greater gift than lay down life for all Israel. That's what y'all sacrifice. You're not just sacrificing for the little people that you see. No, you sacrifice for all Israel, scattered out for all the world. Come on, man. I've given the heathen as the inheritance, the upmost part of the earth as their possession. That is the world that God has given unto y'all. Because when y'all see dreams and visions about these, the chastisement, the earthquakes, the tsunamis, the tidal wave, y'all see those things. Remember, that's worldwide. That's worldwide. So all these things are going to happen wherever you at. Because it's going to happen. Because when you click on the news and you hear the news saying just like they walk on, I say, you know what? That's the same thing I saw in my vision. Yeah, that's the same thing I saw in my dream. So it's just like that. Something just like when Asa saw the earthquake. He saw the earthquake and the war at the same time. Because God don't waste nothing. Yeah. Anyway, he swore to his own hurt and changes not. He put it not out his money to usury, nor take it reward. And that's what these pastor preachers are doing, are they not? put it out his money unto usury, not taking reward against the innocent, not taking the reward against the innocent. And so now they've been doing that for a long time. Because the pastor and preacher and teacher, that's all they do. Are you not innocent? I don't care. Do they not want you to pay them and reward them from I'm your preacher? I just spoke sweet words over you. I didn't baptize you. I didn't bury your day. You're not going to do nothing for me? Right. That now, free to receive, free to give. Jesus didn't ask for nothing. I'm going to raise Lazarus. Before I raise Lazarus, y'all going to have to take up a collection. Yeah, y'all going to have to give me some money before I raise Lazarus. I'm going to cast out the demons out there. Girl, well, you got to give me some money. Y'all got all these swines and everything. I know y'all got some money. Did Jesus say that? But they didn't know it. No. I realized people last night, they had the table. They like to sit behind the table and they're so proud of what sit back there. You see what the happened to Israel? Look, you see him? That's what they was doing. Laughing and drinking at our people and the conditions of our people. Whereas when you go read a Mordecai, or Esther, or King David, all of them were seeing that against our people and what they was doing. Yeah, they prayed to humble themselves, our people. Then when Elias told them the same thing, he should have been blessing Israel. He should have had mercy on Israel. Because God knows and see what what's happening to Israel. Everything is against Israel. Everything. Every evil wicked creature attacks Israel. He did not say every evil wicked beast attacks Israel. And y'all see every evil wicked monster attack Israel. Poor and innocent people. Yeah, he that putteth not out his money to usury nor take reward against the innocent. He that doeth these things should never be moved. And that's what I'm saying. No, y'all not being y'all stage thing. No, because that's what they're trying to do. That's why this buffering and all that was going on, trying to get y'all away from the truth. No. But remember the Lord God said that it can be shaken will be shaken. But if you stay there, Jesus said, no, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. But that even he that endure it shall get what? The many gifts that he given unto you now. I'm just telling you. No. Well, so that's all I was saying. So no, because man, that was that dream now, because after I had that dream, and I looked out, because I wanted to know what woman I was with on the bus. And I didn't know. Then I wanted to know what woman I was with when I was talking on when I was making that it looked like an idol. Because it was small, it still was an idol, and I had E on there, and I wanted to know the woman there to come find out it was the same woman. It was the same woman against herself. I would have typed that in. Yeah, I would have typed it in. Because I thought, I said, we've been over this before, but you know how it is. Go over it again. So I'm going back over it again. That time, we got 2 hours. It's getting late. We got till 5. Got till 5. All right, then. I hold that then. I hold it. No, but let's go. I can't hold that. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going there now. We go back. We get back to the lesson where we was at yesterday. Still in the famous man, you know, I don't like to because we know where we go from that. You know how I want to go. Yeah, let's go. Adonijah. You finished? Let's see Adonijah finish. All right. No. Truly my soul waited upon the Lord. Oh, that go down. He said, truly my soul waited upon the Lord. Waited upon God. From him cometh my salvation. He only is my rock, my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. Uh-oh, just been reading that. How long? No. How long will you imagine mischief against a man? You shall be slain, and all you shall be slain, all of you, as a boy wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence Y'all gonna be now, because that's where it's at now. Y'all the ones gonna be doing it. Keep telling you that. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouths, but they curse with inward zeal. Yeah. My soul waited down only upon God, for my expectation is from him. He is only my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I should not be moved. And God is my salvation and my glory, the rock of my strength. My refuge is in God. Trust in him with all at all times, you people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. See, no, not yet. Surely men of no degree of vanity. No, man, she had to put that up there. Yeah. Surely men of no degree of vanity, men of high degree are alive. Yeah, she had to put it up there. No, to be laid in the balance, they are altogether lighter than vanity. That's what's going on now. Trust not in oppression and become not vain in robbery, because that's what they're doing. Because if you have a pastor, a preacher, a minister, now the ladies say, now you go tell them that, say, no, I'm a motivated speaker. I write books, and I expect to get paid for my books. I'm a motivated speaker. I expect to get paid for my speaking. Yeah, when you bring that out, but the next thing you know, they're networking in the church house. That's what they do. That's right. Now, say to be laid in the balance, they altogether lighter than vanity. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. Riches increase, set not your heart upon them, which they have done. God has spoken once, twice have I heard this, that the power belongs unto God. Let's repeat that one. God has spoken once, but twice I have heard this. King David tell me that power belongs unto God. Hearing God speak. Just like y'all hearing God speak. I know y'all are. Yeah. Yeah. But he heard twice. I have heard this. Twice I have heard this, that power belongs unto God. I'll be glad. No, I love y'all when y'all say y'all hear God speak to these dogs. That means you get closer to him. Also unto thee, O Lord, belongeth mercy, for thou rentest every man according to his work. And remember, I told you it's not over. I don't know, but keep watching. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's going to happen. Also unto thee, O Lord, belongeth mercy, for thou rentest to every man according to his works. May Lord go and bless him, the mighty woman of valor, down to the seer. Oh, keep watching. She's going to get strong and strong. Yeah. I want to make a confession. Please go ahead and make your confession down. Idolatry. God has adored. God has made beautiful. God has made pleasant. God has made gracious. No, but that's the same thing he done to Esther. Remember, they talk about Esther was truly that beautiful, but she had all the qualities of God. Yeah, I told that I had two dreams, but I'm not sure how it was two because what? One was open vision, one was audible voice. Put it down, post it. No, still the same. Still the word of God. Yeah, that's what I truly believe because you heard his voice. You heard his voice. No. If God put you on, when God do things like that to y'all, that means y'all being tried. And you do what you're supposed to do. It seems to be the same dream. Like, I thought I woke up and went back and it was the same dream. Yeah, now, a lot of us have that. Because you wake up and you wake up out of the dream. And you wake up out of the dream and then you doze back off. Then you're back in that dream. But it's really counted as two dreams. Now, you can count it as one how you ever want. If you want to count it as two, it's two. You want to count it as one, you can be counted as one, but it's two. No. You had the same. Oh, I know you find it at. Yeah. No. We go to this book right here, Testament of Solomon. Right, and that was our father Naphtali, when he had that dream, that vision, he told it to all the legend of the Jews. And he had the two dreams. Well, both of them was different. And said, my son, these are the same dream. But it was two different dreams. Yeah. So don't worry about it. Yeah. Don't even worry about it. Now, it happened unto us. Yeah, they can't tell you it happened unto them. Yes, I know it ain't happened. They can't say it happened. It can't. But well, I know that somebody will tell you. Because it always happens. Yeah, that's normal. It seemed to be the same dream. Like I thought I woke up and went back and it was the same dream about that. And yet I couldn't hear what she was saying. The other thing is that the Lord told me, he saw me laugh. Not that he showed me. Yeah. I told you about that. I was in during that time I was thinking about getting married. And I was in CVS pharmacy and I saw this woman. And I started talking to her. Then after I did that, then the Holy Angel came and told her in an audible voice. Yeah, I didn't see him, but he told me in an audible voice. I seen you talking to that woman today. That's what he said. I see you talking to that woman today. Yeah. No. Because God do things to show you that to try. Don't be tried. Everything you do, you're going to be tried. Go out and read that. Go try to find. Let's get to the lesson. More over the world, no, don't worry about that now. It happens. It happens to all of us. I didn't woke up out of it. Sometimes I thought I was out of a dream. I had a dream. I had a dream inside of a dream inside of a dream. Yeah. I was dreaming that I was dreaming that I was dreaming. Yeah. So God does all the things. No, just like I told you about what just happened. I was with the woman. I was with her and looking at her at the same time. And she was in a conflict with herself. More with the word of Lord, Ecclesiastes Chapter 22. You have more than that. That's what God prepared you for, to have more than that. And to have understanding and the knowledge and wisdom of it. Yeah, it happened to them. Ask one of them. Post that if this is what now, have this ever happened to one of y'all? Just post it, they're gonna tell you. Yeah. It happened to me a lot of times. More than once, put it that way. Yeah, I learned how to stop saying a lot of times, which happened to me a few times. Put it that way. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, now, Ecclesiastes Chapter 22. Now, thou son of man, thou shalt judge. Wilt thou judge the bloody city? Wilt thou shalt show her all her abominations? That's what you're doing now. Because, yeah. you go straight to that. That's what it's about. No, because I was afraid of the angel, but when I ran up those stairs and saw that dead people, I said, oh, it's dead people now. Ran on down the stairs. Yeah. So, yeah, in real life, my problem is now it was in the spiritual world, so it was in the heart, come out the mouth devour man. So it's in the spiritual world. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, thou son of man, wilt thou judge? Wilt thou judge the bloody city? Yea, thou shalt show her all the abominations. Now, you talk about the Israelis, the Jewish city. Not just the Jewish city, we talk about all the cities really, because I was watching South Africa. I don't know if it's Nigeria or somewhere they kill the innocent people, innocent black men. Yeah, sometimes be their own people killing and killing the innocent people. Because they think they're doing that, they think they're pleasing their white counterpart. Esau counterpart, not white, Esau counterpart, the demon counterpart. And they do that all over the world. But behind the color of his skin, they think you're evil and you're wicked. You're doing that because you're evil and wicked. You're a demon. A demon have taken hold of you. Because sometimes when I be talking to some people that deal and you can see it says out here completely over it. Again, you might be battling against something in the spirit world, and they'll bring that out and say something small about what you're battling against. No, it could be your weight that you're trying to get control of. It could be anything, anything, and they'll come out what you're battling against. You know that's the devil. Yeah. Then say thou, thus say the Lord God, the city shaded blood in the midst of it, that her time may come and make idols against herself to devour herself. Yeah, that's why now God, I told you what I told you how that dream and vision went. Yeah, I got stand up for a second. I told you how that dream and vision went, and God was showing me that. Yeah, He showed me that. I didn't know what that dream meant because I was with the same person, talking against the same person. She was fighting against herself. Yeah, she was fighting against herself. Hold on. So God, no, because like I said, when I was on that bus, I did, because after the dream was over, just like the doctor said, after the dream was over, I said, I wonder who that woman was on the bus. Then God brought it back to me. It was the same person. She came around the corner, it was her fighting against herself. Thus say the Lord, thus say the Lord God, the city shaded blood in the midst of it. And her time may come and make idols against herself to devour herself. That's all over the world now. Yeah, man, I see what our women doing, man. It's a hard thing. Now I know a lot of my women. Yeah. No, they put on everything they do. And they claim they don't know it if they're doing it against themselves. George Meyer was there talking this morning. George Elias talking this morning about the makeup she wear. All my mascara was running down because I was crying. You know how ugly I be when that happened. Looking in the mirror. Yeah. Because in certain ways, they be brave. No. That's what they be doing. They don't have none of it on. Yeah. Thou art become guilty in thy blood. Thou art become guilty in thy blood, that thou hast shed, and hast defiled thyself in thy idols, which thou hast made. Thou hast caused thy days to draw near, and thou art come even unto the years. Therefore I have made thee a reproach unto the heathen, and a mockery unto all countries. So that's what's happening now. He did that to us because we're worshiping idols. But now we got rid of the idols. And now they're trying to get us back into a different type of idol worship. Because you got to do the same thing. Oh, see what I got, see what type of car I got, see what God gave me, beautiful home, see God gave me my bank account. That's none of that is God. All of that is in Satan. All of that is up in Satan. Yeah. No, I made thee a reproach unto the heathen, and mockery to all the countries. That's where we were. He sent out to the four corners of the earth, did he not? Okay, that's slave ship. Now they have Prince Williams and his wife. Yeah, going to every place where they once ruled at. And when they go over there, everybody do the pomp and glory like they still their rule. But they still are. They still are. They still are. Those that be near and those that far from thee shall mock thee, are infamous, and much vexed. Because when you say those that be near thee and far from thee will mock thee. That means in the future. That's when that was written and where we're at now, it's not the same thing going on. I called them left for all that for us. Behold, the prince of Israel, even one. Behold, the prince of Israel, the princess of Israel. Everyone were in thee to dare. Forgive me. Now I'm on something else. I'm trying to. I hear y'all. Yeah. Behold, the princes of Israel, everyone were in thee to their power to shed blood. everyone were indeed to their power to shed blood. That's what they do. No, because right now all of them have M16s. All of them have M16 prepared for war. And they brag about it. Like, yeah, unless you got an M16 that kill a billion people at one time, then you in good shape. But you don't have an M16 that can kill a billion people at one time, then you in bad shape by it. And they have this set light by their father and mother. So they're doing the same thing their father and mother had taught them. And in the midst of thee have been dealt by oppression with the strangers. That's us. That's over there now. We couldn't over there in land, in our land right now. Now over there, man, they oppressed me. I was a stranger, boy. They overcharged me, lied to me, stole from me. They did all that. Yeah, misled me. No, they told me that they did it to me, what they're doing to the people that already there. Yeah, I kept the receipts. Yeah. No. Of thee they have dwelt by oppression with the stranger, and thee have been vexed the fatherless and the widow. And that's what's going on in this country right now. Because when they, no, because they said it came out their mouth last night. I see people, and it's talking about all you must be. It's talking about it's talking about those children. What is it? Fatherless children. No, they call I got another name for. Wait, they'll come. Now we're talking about how the world, talking about the women. Oh, she's a single parent. That's what I want to see. Yeah, I say, oh, he's a product of a single parent. She's a product of a single parent. That's what that must be. I see people. That's what they're doing, laughing and clowning upon their own people, Israel. And then they have people on the side posting different stuff and going right along with those lies, those half-truths. But what was the cause of this? See, that's what they know. And then our people going right along with them, oh, yeah, look how they look. Because I see them marching. They have a bunch of them marching with their gold and black on, and the women on the side. Look at them jumping up and down, shouting like that's a good thing. That's a bad thing. That's evil. You calling evil good. That's what they're doing. I did it also in that church house. Yeah. Calling evil good because you don't know it. You're not taking the time to study and find out. Then they say, well, I can't read that well. That doesn't make a difference whether you can read. You can serve God. Can you get on your knees and pray, can't you? You can know how to keep the Sabbath day. Yeah, so that's how you serve God. I don't want to go for all that foolishness, man. Because it's the same thing. Because our people want the truth, but they don't want to do the truth. They want to hear the truth, jump up and down, but when it comes to them, the truth, they don't want to do it. Right? Just like Will Smith, the truth was, he was supposed to sit down there and let that not get to him and take it. That's what he was supposed to do. No, you can say Chris Rock, man, he'll open up his mouth like that. But that's what they do. That's the industry, like this is industry that they're in. Demon in industry, fallen angels in the industry. No, I see people in the same industry. They don't think so, but they are. They have all the traveling of their father Azazel. They do. Well, tell them, well, you got post now, they'll say, I'm a liar. Thou hast despised my holy things. Thou hast profaned my Sabbath. Did not. I know of many know, because even when I called, I thought I was keeping the Sabbath, I wasn't keeping it. Because I was having sex on the Sabbath, doing all types of things on the Sabbath. Right? Now, she had been in the Adventism, born and raised in the Adventism. It was the man once. Yeah. No, that's how they do. And these are men that carry tales to shed blood. And now, every time you come to tell them, they know you got to talk about the vampire Morpheus. Yeah, a new Marvel character or whatever comic book character that they bring into this. And everything is about killing. Saving Dion, killing. Everything's about murder, killing. Everything's about worshiping their demons. Right, go in this book right here. Listen in this book. Everything's about worshiping their demons. Everything's about worshiping. You gotta know the demons. I didn't know the demons until God showed me in the Testament of Solomon. Showed me those demons. Yeah. Remember what I told you. ICIU even sent me. Talk about he saw some bad spirits around me and then they wanted money. Yeah, that's what they do. I know, but this now I'm saying about money. We know this ain't about money. You gotta live this. No, but look at the gifts you get from living it, man. Lord God is not short of his promises. Then we have God here always listening for us, as we just finished reading. His hands always stretched out for willing to help us, man. I didn't know that. I called on him, though, you know, to help him with a project in Africa, yeah. Africa is not your home. It's not. Right. Holy Mount Zion. And we just been reading that. Jerusalem. Yeah. Everything's gonna come to pass now. Because your eyes will be go listen to the gospel of Philip. And it said, cut it open. And once you cut it open, yeah, then everybody would know. Gospel of Philip, I just listen to it. Just tell you who you are, man. The type of power the Most High has given unto us. Because he tells us everything that these people are doing unto us and how they're using us, misusing us. Because, like I said, I can't help it. You have to go to the Bible to Father Abraham. You have to. Just like this morning when somebody was on YouTube talking about how they're going to come and she saw the bear with with 3 bones in his mouth, 3 ribs in his mouth. I said, yep, everything got to go through Belshazzar off. Yeah. And these are men that carry tails to shed blood. And indeed, they eat upon the mountains. In the midst of these, they commit lewdness. Yeah. No, because I was doing it. Yeah, man. Don't tell how many those children I can made with little folk and the rest of these things. Oh, yeah, you ought to be. Yeah. No, what can you do? Because you didn't know it at first, but now you know. And once you know, you stop doing it. Yeah. Because that's what it's about when you thought you was having a good wet dream. And wasn't no good wet dream, that was you making some spirit babies. Evil with the spirit babies. Yeah. Hey, I didn't know that. I didn't know it. Because I even think Lilliput. Lily, that's her name, Lily. I thought that was fiction. Just like I thought the wolf man and the vampire man and all that, I thought that was fiction. I didn't know it was real. All that is real. Hope that you never find out. And indeed have they discovered their father's nakedness. Indeed they had proper heart that was set apart for pollution. I was looking at the woman without a country, the black woman talking about, I had to go out there and prostitute myself because I couldn't get no work and stuff. Nah, you did it because you wanted to do it. Right, just like when, because got a whole lot of women out there praying, well, I was on drugs, I didn't know. Oh, you was on drugs, but you knew because you wanted to do it. Yeah. And one that had committed abomination with his neighbor's wife. Another had, no, because they brag about it. You know, I'm a man. And the women, they don't care. He don't care, I don't care. Oh, no, I'm going to show him, girl. Yeah, man, I won't get him. Yeah, that's what they do. And one had committed abomination with his neighbor's wife. Another lewd defiled his daughter-in-law. That's another thing. Because you don't be thinking about that. Because we went over that. Because more than one way that happens. Because you're having sex out of wedlock, and then that woman go get married to somebody else. Right? See, we all think about that one. It is. And then, like, no, I did that. Because it doesn't be over with. people have to run this course. And you know, you be wanting to, but you don't. Then you grow up, you run into that person. Oh yeah, I always wanted to do that. And then next thing you know, no, she don't care if she married. She don't care if she has somebody. She just go do it. He doesn't care either. But God cares, and you're gonna pay for that as I'm paying for it. And you pay for it. Oh, go tell one of them. Say, all the sex partners that you had, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to repent of it. You're gonna have to make amends for it. They start, Lord God, forgive me. Then as they start popping up, that's why when the people be on that moment, when the people be on that bed crying, they want to die and can't, because they have to confess all their sins. And boy, they have a whole lot of sins that they confess. Because I didn't know till God showed me. Right? Because mind you, got married with them different women, they go, this one gonna work out, and then work, go to that, and that one ain't gonna work out. Yeah, and you find yourself, you got a list that you have to pray for. Just think about Will Chambers. See, he slept over 3,000 women, so you can hear him crying, trying to, yeah. And God to make us, like, really, when man was made to have one, maybe two partners all his life. That's woman also. All their life. God, that was how it was made, that was meant for. But anyway, oh. Committed abomination with his neighbor's wife, another lewd defiled his daughter-in-law. How much money you want, girl? Another indeed humble your sister, his father's daughter. Yeah. No, also that happened with Tamar. King David. Yeah, they're doing the same thing right now. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that if you're trying to tell. I see a lot of time on television all that same thing. Yeah, trying to keep them apart. They don't know because they have that traction. I heard that, I think that was on YouTube. Somewhere I heard that. A woman was ostracized because first you were 15 and went somewhere, had a baby out of the wedlock. Then they put her on, ostracized her. She stayed by herself for a long time. Then somebody came to the town, a young man came to town, and she started having a relationship with the young man. Because they was attracted, because that was his mother. That was her son, so they didn't know what they was attracted one another. Yeah. No, that's why sometimes God has to send stones and everything. Because you'll be in that one area and you go around and you having sex with your daughter, sex with your son, and don't even know it. That's why God does those type of things. Yeah. And then because you're not living a chaste life, you're not living a chaste life. And they have they taken gifts to shed blood. Thou have taken usury. And they have taken gifts to shed blood. Thou have no, because just like in Russia right now, they had it on that this morning. Putin had 2 men killed. All right, then United Arab Emirates. I heard that this morning. I've been trying to get it out all the time. United Arab Emirates. They killed that man, that news reporter. Yeah. So you don't get there getting away with that. What is the penalty when you get away with murder? What is the penalty when you steal from the people? So that's the curse that they're doing right now. These pastors, preachers, teachers. That's the curse that IUC people, HYI people, all of them collected money. That's the curse that they're on. Thou have taken usury and increase. Thou have breeding against the government, the nations also. You know what they have done to us. And thou hast all over the world. And thou hast breathed the gain of thy neighbors by extortion. And they have forgotten me, say the law of God. They have not done that. Yeah, it's a big force going on now. Come on, man. You know, people exaggerate. Oh, we depend upon a certain percentage of the Russian oil. And now all the prices have gone up. Yeah, and then I was in Louisiana, they just finished closing the oil refinery down here. Yes, they have. They have a couple of really. I'm telling you, it's a big force.
They want to shut down the market so they can make more money. Just like this thing with all the one electric cars, they got something going on with that also. Are we going to try to reduce global warming? That's a lie. That is a lie, man. That's a lie. That is a lie. No, they have global warming, but they want to reduce it. They don't want to reduce it. I'm like, no, because God the one who heated up the earth. Yeah. But what did he say? I will destroy those who destroy the earth. When you want to get out of the law, God said, when you got out of Christianity and got out of the church, how you did. You left it. You left it alone. Y'all see it, right? All right. All I can do is just put it out there to you. Behold, there I have smitten my hand. Behold, therefore I have smitten my hand at the dishonest gain. Don't kill them all. I told you. Dishonest gain which thou hast made, and at thy blood which thou hast been in the midst of thee. Is that not so? I'm repeating. Now, because that's where it's going at now. Because y'all looking at these people doing all those evil, wicked things. You think God, what you think the Torah is about? Why do you think they don't want you to study the Torah? I can do it, just tell it to you. Oh, therefore, I have smitten my hand at thy dishonest gain, which thou hast made, and at thy blood, which thou hast been in the midst of thee. Right, that's all. Because they think, well, God is going to destroy America, God is destroying the world just to be denied. Chastise the world because he made a promise unto our father, especially our father Abraham, that nation that enslaved you, that nation that ill-treated them, I'm going to judge them. All right. I don't care if y'all think it's already started. All right. Well, when that time comes to say, oh, I wish I was Israel now. There you know. Yeah. Well, that time coming. That time coming. All right, I'm waiting for Asa to finish. I'm just telling you, it's coming. It's not the lesson. I'm doing this to get to the lesson. Lesson about y'all and y'all power, man. This about chastising. When I read now, God going to chastise them all as it already started. All right. Therefore, I have smitten my hand at thy dishonest gain. Is that not dishonest what they're doing? Yeah, man. Which thou hast made. And at that blood which thou hast been, which had been in the midst of thee. But they don't say nothing. No, don't say nothing. No, they don't say nothing. They don't say nothing. When all the people were being strangled, and when you read the different books that say strangled, that means hanging. And what did they say about it? They didn't say nothing about it. But don't worry, God got something to say about it. Just like I watched that thing say, now he's talking about how they had slavery up into the 50s and the 60s. Yeah. The Lord had appeared of old unto me, saying, yea, I have loved thee. The Lord had appeared of old unto me, saying, yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn thee. Man, you know, that's a hurtful thing. Very hurtful. Knowing that God has been loving me all that time, and I didn't know. I didn't. Therefore, with a loving kindness, because they tell you that God loves you, but it's not, no, how God loved me and he asked me for money. How God loved me, and they'll tell you that. But we know that's not our fault, that's him. I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn thee. Again, I will build thee, and thou shalt be built, O virgin of Israel. Thou hast again been adorned with thy tabrets, and shall go forth in thy dances. Yeah. Now is the time of them that make merry. Thou shalt yet plant vines upon the mountains of Samaria, and planters shall plant, and shall eat them as common things. But there shall be a day that the watchman on Mount Ephraim shall cry, arise you, let us go up to Zion, to the Lord our God. Man, yeah, well, Yeah, I don't know if I can take too much more of this. No, get homesick. Huh? But thus say the Lord, sing with gladness for Jacob, and shout among the chief of the nation. That's what we're doing. Sing with gladness for Jacob, shout among the chief of the nation. Publish ye praise. Publish ye, praise ye, say the Lord. That's what y'all doing. Save thy people, the remnant of Israel. Behold, I will bring them from the north country and gather them from the coast of the earth. All over, that's where it's coming from. And with them, that blind, with them the blind and the lame, the woman with child, and he that travaileth with child, together to give us his help. Now I'm going back to start now. The woman with child and her that travaileth with child, together, a great company shall return thither. They shall come with weeping and with supplication. Will I lead them? They shall come with weeping and with supplication. And with prayers, crying, fervent of the heart prayers, with weeping and supplication when I lead them. I will cause them to walk by the rivers of the water in a straight way, wherein they shall not stumble. For I am father to Israel. Now remember, every mountain should be brought low, every valley should be made high, because we're going over in a straight way. Okay? In a straight way, wherein they should not stumble. For I am the father to Israel, and Ephraim my firstborn. Hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations, declare it in the hours of far off. That's the future world. And say to full God, and say, he that scattered Israel will gather them, and keep him as a shepherd. Keep him as a shepherd doeth his flock. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. And we doing it. Yeah. And see if there be any wicked way in me. Lead me in the way of blessing. The Lord God bless the public song, public praise of the mighty man of valor, Asa. Yeah, they got something for you. You might go over one. Yeah. The Lord God. No, I teared up a little bit with this one today while listening to the music. I know. Yeah. I'll tear up just now about it. I could take too much of that. No. Make you want to go home, especially everything that's going on with our people. Is well, boy, as a singer, there you go, as a singer. No, man, it's been a hard bondage, just like you say. It's been a very hard bondage. You see, I've been wroth with my people. Behold, there I have smitten my hand at thy dishonest gain, which thou hast made. Pastor, preacher, and teacher, that's what's coming, along with all the others. Because now they got gambling, worldwide gambling. Worldwide gambling, that's stealing. Yeah, that's dishonest gain. Which thou hast made, and thy blood which thou hast been in the midst of thee. Can thy heart, no. Can thy heart endure, or can thy hands be strong in the day that I shall deal with thee? Can't. Because go look at what he's doing now in Ukraine. That would be all over the world. Now, I'm not talking about the other battles they was doing in Afghanistan, and ISIS, and all those battles. Yemen, Ethiopia. A lot of things that God got to pay these people for. He's going to do it. South Africa, apartheid. Yeah. The river of blood in the Dominican Republic. Shedding our innocent blood in Haiti, South America, the boys of Brazil and South America. They started a whole lot of people down in South America. Yeah, I can't name the name of the place that they did it. Oh, they had a documentary on the women used to take their children, the young men used to disappear all the time. They go looking for them. They know where it was. Yeah. I had a dream last night with a bunch of fish appearing in the water while people were looking for food. And I was catching them and putting them into a bucket. Yeah, 2-4 called on that. Yeah. You know what fish represent, right? Oh, Jesus said, I'm going to make the fishermen of men. Then he fed them with what? The 5 loaves and the 2 fishes. Yeah, but 5 loaves and 3 fishes, he told them what they had done. The 5,000 fed, they saw it. I told you, God not doing this for nothing for y'all. Y'all gonna do a whole lot of mighty works. So if I can get to it, I got enough time to get to it. Y'all will be sort of doing mighty work. You're gonna be afraid of y'all just like you're afraid of the disciples at the beginning. Can thy heart endure, or can thy hands be strong the day that I should deal with you? But that's what y'all doing. Y'all the ones that God chosen to deal with these people. I guess we just didn't read that, judge them. But you judge them, son of man, judge them. Right? Tell them about all the abomination, everything that they have done. I, the Lord, have spoken it, and will do it. See? We know God will do it. Now I was scattered thee among the heathen, dispersed thee in the countries. Now I was consumed thy filthiness out of thee. And I told you that once again, God used cruel punishment to drive sin out the heart. I'll repeat it. God uses cruel punishment to drive sin out the heart. He did it to me. Oh no, I thank him for it. You know, just like King David, it's better for me to be chastised and live. Still not be chastised and go to hell. God loves to be chastised. First the chastised, then the blessing. All I can do is give it to you, man. Now I will consume thy filthiness out there as you have done. Come on, man. That's in this book right here. Hey. No, hey. He told you what he's going to do with him. Come on, man. It's in this book right here, too. Now I don't get it. It's in this book right here also. Yeah, remember what he told? Yeah, you know what he told. All right. Yeah, he told him that. He told him, what did he tell him? 7th generation that he wanted to do that to Cain, to get that sin out of Cain heart. So he did it to us and got that sin out of our hearts. Yeah. Now, therefore, thus said the Lord God, behold, my servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. Yeah. I'm not worried about what they say. I know what's going on. I know the truth. I'm living it. Y'all just like y'all living it. Y'all know it. They can't come and snatch their, but when you're in Christianity, they can do anything. They can twist and turn. And, yeah. But once you get in the most high, there's no twisting and turning. No. Anyway, let's continue. All thing on twist and turn is the earth, as he told us. Yeah. So the filthiness has been consumed out of us. I'm going to read that to y'all many times. Go there and read it in the Testament of the 12 patriarchs and see when Israel repent with their whole heart, then what he's going to do. Thou shalt take thy inheritance in thy sight in the sight of the heathen. We read all this in another book. Still the same thing. And thou shalt take thy inheritance thyself in the sight of the heathen. So that's what we did. Have we not taken out Israel? Our inheritance, our fathers, our testimony, our statute, have we not done that? Yeah, something when you know, you know. He said unto them, follow me and I'll make you fishermen of men. That's what I told y'all. Because y'all have that power. Remember, the power is as need is. And when, like, them people going through all that in Ukraine, Ethiopia, and Sudan, we don't have food to do it. Guys do nothing. Oh, you guys know, one of y'all caught in that situation, y'all know what to do. Just like Jesus. Just like the power that he has given us all to do. Now you know he has. Yeah, he has. Yes, he has. Because y'all got two things. Y'all not only the prophets, y'all are the disciples. Y'all not only have Levi, y'all have Judah also. Come on. They have to keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ, which is what? The spirit of prophecy. Come on, man. Asa, that's what Asa just posted. All right. No. Just let it go. Let it go. They want to believe that way. Let them believe that way. Once you tell them, you can't go backwards and forth. Once you tell them, that's it. Put them in the hand of Michael. Put them in the hands of the holy angels. And danger of repentance, because some of them not going to repent, because they love what they're doing. And they know the truth, but I can't stop this. Oh no, I'm going to feed my family. How am I make money if I stop and give it this way? And God told him, I got a remedy, because he's done the same thing for me. God is a remedy for everything. Yeah. But no, because they don't want to live in simplicity. They don't want to live like that. They got to have the best of the best of the best and let people know who they are, what they are, and how they got it. Yeah. Thou shalt take thy inheritance in sight, and thy sight in the midst of the heathen, as we're doing now. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, as we're doing now. Right? And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross, and they are brass and tin and iron, and laid in the midst of the parties. They are even dross of silver. So I had a little silver thing in my hand. Well, no, let's get a little deeper into that. Well, how many of y'all saw the earthquake? How many of y'all saw the bombs falling all over the world, all over in the cities and everything? Yeah. No, I'm a dinner jab. I told you that's what that man looked like. The one who came to the door and was wanting to take the little girl. Yeah. And then, no, he did it. He looked like a petite man in the prophet of Elijah. That's what he looked like. Then I told you, in the Asian man, he came here, everything on looked like Hitler, like the SS. Yeah, with the two stripes on and everything. Right? And he came there like that. He wanted the same thing. No, he was in the house. In the house with and all that memorabilia all over the house like Hitler. I told you that. No, they're gonna be here. They're probably already here. Waiting for the signal. Huh? So anyway, no, remember we had become gold trying to fire, or pure silver, or pure. All right. Now, just tell them when you see the tower, let me know. Yeah. Therefore, thus say the Lord God, because you are all become droughts. Behold, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver, brass, and iron, and lead and tin into the midst of the parties, and blow their fire upon thee, and melt it. Now remember, Jesus told you, we read that in the prophecy, how the Lord God was going to come in. Second revelation of John, man, that's where you find it at. Second revelation of John. And how you're going to blow the fire upon them, burn them up. Second revelation of John. It's in there. Never read that. To blow a fire upon it, to melt it. So will I gather you in my anger and my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. Yeah, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath. And you should be melted in the midst of the other. So go read it. It's in the second book of second revelation of John. I read it to y'all before. As silver is melted in the midst of the fire, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof. And you should know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you, because you're looking at the beginning of this thing. This thing gonna spread, because that's the design plan to bring the wicked one about, to make the wicked one control everything. All right. You know, I heard a woman in a dream vision that she said she had released in January, and that's what she saw. Yeah, that's what you can see it. That's the prophecy she saw. They don't know where it's at, but y'all do. Yeah, y'all know where these prophecies are. And the word of the Lord came unto me saying, Son of man, take the time and think about it. The Holy Spirit will bring it back to you as he brings it back unto me. Son of man, say unto her, thou art the land that is not cleansed, nor rain upon it, and deal with it. So they're going to have famine and drought. Come on, girl. It's in this book right here. Go read it. The prophet of Elijah. We read that. Right. Because when the wicked one comes in the world, everything's going to come up briars and thorns. They're not going to rain. They're going to have drought, famine, and everything when he comes. Yeah, that's how you know the wicked. I had that in agreement with it. That's how we knew that the wicked one was in the world. Everything stopped growing. Everything became dark and gloomy. Yeah. All right. All right. There is a conspiracy of her prophets in the midst of, like roaring lions, raving in the prey. They have devoured souls. They have taken treasure and precious things. That, in my line, that's why I tell you about George the Lion, Jacob Smith, Clefo Dollars, and all of them tell you all of them do the same thing. The Gruesome Twosome, Rob Parasite. No, got a lot of them. Andrew Womack. Yeah. Pat Robinson. Yeah, Pat Robinson. He wrote 700 Club. He robbed a whole lot of people. He robbed me also. Yeah. No, then you had all the denominations, Jehovah's Witness. Jehovah not the Witness. All right. Just telling you. Jehovah not the Witness. You heard me say at that time? Right. No. The prophet is Ellen G. White. That, not a prophetess. Yeah, just another liar. All of them do the same thing. Rob the innocent people. They have devoured souls. Is that not so? Come on here, I'm going to save your soul. We're going to baptize you. You need your soul to be saved. You want to get your soul saved and go to heaven. Yeah, when the day of judgment comes, you don't have to worry about it. The Lord God will crack the sky and he said, fly your way to heaven. Heard that all my life. Slandering the truth. When you crack that sky, it's coming for judgment and justice. Yeah. It's coming to repay those who have taken advantage of. That's what just finished reading. They have devoured souls. They have taken treasure and precious things. They have made her many widows in the midst thereof. That's what they have done. Yeah. Oh, because I looked at my moms, man, and I didn't know they was going through all this. Because you look at them as elderly, you don't know, because all of them have a lot of children back then, they had a lot of children and everything. You don't know their story. And on top of that, everything that he saw them children put them through. Everything that the devil put them through. Because you fight against three demons, three types of demons you fight through. Three sets of demons. You fight through Satan and that bunch. You fight Azazel and his bunch. And you fight against Esau and his bunch. Right? You fight now. Y'all are righteous and holy people. They can't. God have never given Satan power over man. So no matter who, they don't have no power over us. But I'm just telling you, who you wrestling against. Now, go read the Testament of Solomon. We done went over a lot of books now, y'all. A lot of things y'all know. Some things y'all might think y'all don't know, and y'all do know it. A priest have violated my law and have profaned my holy things. Once again, a priest have violated my law and have profaned my holy things. They have put no difference between the holy and the profane. Is that not so? Well, when you have a pastor or preacher tell you, come on, this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to come and sit up under me, and I'm going to teach you how to make your business grow. I'm going to teach you how to make your church successful just like I did. Yeah, I'll teach you how to be a good entrepreneur and how to pick the right people to run your business and be a part of it. Yeah. Nothing of God. Not one thing came out of my mouth was about the law of God. And when you listen to these people, no, then at the end of it, they tell you, oh, and Jesus is going to help you. At the end of it, right? My ministry, yeah, my church, yeah, my people, my congregation. Nothing about God, my book, my CD, my praying hands, my idol, everything. Yeah. No. That's everything. The lies. But they're going to pay for it as we do it. That's what God warning them now. That time that they come for them to start paying. Yeah, they're going to start paying. That's why he sent it back to them. A priest have violated my law and profaned my holy things. No, all that, because we went over that, what the priests did, what the nuns did. We went over there how they was killing them innocent children, shedding all the innocent blood, raping them little children. Yeah, just like in the church house now. They got all those the one called me that one time. Oh wow, I can think of what she had called me. Oh, uh, 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 oh man, I can't think of it. It's gonna come to me. Yeah, and that's what they're doing in that church house. Women and men. That's what they're doing in the church house right now. Yeah. A predator. That's what she called me, a predator. And that's what they're doing in that church house right now. Yeah. Oh, go in there and see. You see? Nah, I've been there. Got caught up in that one time. But I used to get out, know how they were. I used to jump out that church once it was over with. I hit down there, get there, jump in my car, and go. I know what's going to happen. One day a woman snatched me by the hand. Where you going at so fast? The next day, you know, I was in a whole bunch of trouble. And the same thing happened to me in 7th Day Ministry, same thing. And nothing changed, nothing changed. Yeah, tell them. Oh, the predators, they got a lot of predators in that church house. After monies, after everything, networking. I go to church and we go network. That's what TJ telling you to do. That's what they go and do, the networking in the church house. And then now it's nothing holy, nothing righteous, nothing sanctified. Just like you telling me. The priest, Catholic priest, the Pope, all of them do the same thing. A priest have violated my law. What is the law? The Torah, the covenants, the commandments, the statutes, they don't keep it. The priests have violated my law and have profaned my holy name. They have put no difference between the holy and the profane. Neither have they shown the difference between unclean and clean. No, there's no difference. I told you that. Well, so y'all come on, everybody come on. Oh no, I like them. They pay more money. They do a lot for the church house. That's what they do. Yeah. They show no difference between the clean and unclean. They have hid their eyes from my Sabbaths. Right? Have been the sale books in the church all the time. It's fresh over. Yep. That's what they are. Yeah, but that's what we're going by. We're not going by something that we guessing. We're going by things that we have lived, things that we know. Now you go to Oakwood when they have an alumni weekend. Yeah. Boy, I went to one of them days, boy, and all of the doctors, the lawyers, and all of the different things, all of them be pledging all their money. Yeah. And the school never have enough. No. I'm just saying what they do. They put no difference between and I have, no, look what God said, and I have hid the eyes from my Sabbath, and have hid their eyes from my Sabbaths. It's cool because I was a 7th Day Adventist church. No, they wouldn't keep the Passover. I don't keep no Passover. They don't keep the, no, they don't keep the holy righteous day. All they keep the sundown Friday, sundown Saturday, and they don't keep that right because they have everything on it that says they out, and they selling stuff just like Ace and Jelly, right? And all that's going on, but you don't look at it that way because they tell you, oh no, that's the pastor and preacher. You don't talk to him like that. You don't question your pastor. You know, you do as he says. He's one of the biggest homomers, one of the biggest lies, one of the biggest thieves as we just finished reading. And he's unclean, and that's what you follow. I was following the truth. Tell the truth. All right. And hid their eyes from my Sabbath. Now, you saw them yesterday morning. They weren't keeping the Sabbath. They don't keep the Sabbath because I was one of them. They keep Easter. What else they keep? Christmas. Yeah, they keep all the 12 holidays. Right. Just telling you what's going on. Right. And I am profane among them. Jesus is profane among them, is he not? Yes, he is. Now I'm about to get to the lesson. Got a whole hour left. I'll get to the lesson. Yeah. I'm just telling you, man. I'm just letting you know what's going on. Because I don't want you to say, well, nobody told us. You might not want to listen, but somebody's telling you now. A princess in the midst of her are like wolves ravening the prey, and to shed blood and to destroy souls and to get dishonest gain. That's what they're doing. And I'm telling you that over and over again, y'all still want to be a part of it, but you don't put it on. I see people doing HY, people, all of them do the same. All of them begging for money, so they're not. All right. All of them begging for money. So if they're begging for money, you know how they are. Come out of it. And to destroy souls, to get what? Dishonest gain. Let's see, our princes in the midst of like wolves ravening the prey. That's we are the prey. And to shed blood. Are they not killing in the streets everywhere? And to destroy souls, to get dishonest gain. So because they're not doing what's right and you follow them up on your soul, you're not going to hell. No, you're not going in paradise. You're not going to God's holy mountain. You just been reading who's going to be in the holy mountain. Who's going to be in the holy Mount Zion. And the prophets that dug thee with untempered mortals, seeing vanity and divining lies. The prophets had dug thee with untempered mortals, seeing vanity and divining lies. Now go up on the backward again. Because when you go look at that wailing wall, and instead of them taking the mortar and mixing it up and put it in the cracks, they go in there and take a piece of the paper and put it in their prayers, write on a piece of paper and put it in the cracks. And that's the same thing what they're doing over here. No, they're giving you the word of God. They give you, buy my book, buy my CD, come on partnership with me. Oh, I just wrote a new book. Yeah, and that's what they do. All right. Untempered mortar, seeing vanity and dividing lies. They don't do like we do. I go by what I see, what the God, how do you think I got this? Just had a dream. The woman going against herself. Right? And I just went and typed it down. I said, oh, that was herself. Going against herself. Just type it and God gave it to her. No, just like Psalm 15:5. 155, he showed 155. So that's how I knew. Just like a dime, 1106, just like 44. And I was waiting on that to get back to where we're going at now. Yeah. Thus said the Lord, say, seeing vanity and divining lies unto them, saying, thus said the Lord has not spoken. That's what you do. I don't know what his message was, but I got a message from the Lord for you. Then you go on YouTube. Well, I got a prophetic word that comes from the Lord. Yeah, then you go open up the Bible and stuff and see that comes from the Lord, which slander and truth. They don't hear the word of God like we hear the word of God. They're not getting dreams and visions, hearing all the voice, then they can go put it in and see what that means. They're not doing that. They're not searching the different words, searching the many scriptures that he has given, the many prophecies that he has given us. They're not seeking all that out. They're not keeping the 70. They're not keeping the 52. They're not doing none of that. No, they're not. They're not doing none of that. No. And got the people, they didn't want to laugh at the people because how these young men and young women are falling short, but that's on them. Because they were doing what's supposed to be done to these young people, because Jesus already told them, first cast the beam out your eye, then you'll see clearly how to cast the mote out your brother's eye, but they're not doing it. They're going to sit down there and laugh and clown, and then you see people like Will Smith going up there, and Chris Rock up there with all that foolishness, and then everybody want to be like them. Oh, they got money. They look at people, look up to them there. They're not but a damn bunch of fools doing lying things. And got the world to see. Now, no, I ain't going to get too deep into that. And dividing lies of them saying, thus say the Lord, when the Lord has not spoken. The people of the land have used oppression and exercise robbery. That's your government. I don't care what government you are, who they rob. The innocent and poor people. Israel being robbed all over the world. They're taking advantage all over the world. All right, just let you know. Anyway, the people of the land have used oppression and exercise robbery and vexed the poor and needy. They have oppressed The stranger won't wrong that that's who we are. Married to that's who we are. Come on, man was bought over in his name. Wherever you go at, you're being bought over. That's not your name. You're a stranger in that name. They treat you as that. Okay. Jesus told you that. Jesus said, if you was of the world would love his own. I'm a pilgrim and stranger in where? In the land. I saw for a man among them that should make up the hedge and stand in the gap before me for the name that I should not destroy it, but I found none. No. We want them destroyed. Get rid of this filth. Therefore I have poured out my indignation upon them. I have consumed them with the fire of my wrath. Come on, man. Jacob should be a fire, Joseph a flame, and Esau what? A stubble. Y'all are that fire, y'all are that flame. And that's what y'all, okay, I'm just telling you. I just want you to know. Okay. I have consumed them with the fire of my wrath. Their own way I have recompense upon their heads. And that's the same thing. So, no, one say one thing, I don't want to get the other. And that's what's going on now. Because God gonna kill these pastors, preachers, teachers, and all of them that lied, doing IUIC, HOI people, Jehovah's Witness, Seventh-day Adventists, Mormons, Catholic, whoever it is, Islamists, Muslims, Buddhists, whatever denomination it is, God gonna destroy it all. Because that's not him. That's man-made religion that they have made to oppress the poor, to take control of the masses, man. All right. Well, go ahead. All right, well, Putin sent out all those innocent people to get killed in those tanks and all that destruction where he's sitting at. And the palace on this long table because he don't want nobody around him because he's afraid. Right, y'all sit down there. I remember what y'all done to Hitler, y'all trying to blow him up. Yeah, y'all sit down there. I'm sit down over here. I want none of y'all close to me because I'm afraid. And I don't want to let y'all know how afraid I am. Right. Yeah, all the precautions I'm taking. But he ain't cahoots with other ones. It's a big scam, man, going on. Because how you know? When you go read the Testament of Solomon, Beelzebub said, I'm over all of them, and they do as I tell them to do. Right? And so he came up with a plan to get them all together to do whatever he said do so he can take it all over. And that's what's going on. Oh, then you see the wicked ones standing up in Jerusalem on the Temple Mount claiming to be God. We'll see. We'll see. But that's the prophecy. It's consuming with the fire of my wrath. Their own way have a recompense on their head, say the Lord. No, come on, we're not finished. Let's go ahead and get to it. Get to the lesson. We got to go to the lesson, man. We didn't finish yesterday. Okay, I'm not worried about it. Why don't we worry about how many people watching? How many people? Now, what happened was, I said, I ain't that many people watching me. I ain't worried about that. The next thing you know, God took me to Melchizedek. Thousands and thousands of people that watched that video. Yeah, they got so many comments on that video. I said, hey, I ain't looking for nothing else. Because I'm not into that. Right? God was just showing me. Right? Because they don't know nothing about Melchizedek. And it wouldn't make it so bad. You send them the scripture for them to go read. Oh, that's not in the Holy Bible. I'm not reading that. Yeah, I had a friend of mine. That's what he said. I would tell him all about Joshua. Oh, where that's found? That's not in the Holy Bible. I'm not reading that. Yeah. No, I was just throwing off. Nah, nowhere is that found in the Holy Bible. Just written a little differently, but it's in there. No, they not slander the truth. They abridged it. They abridged it. Then stood up Elias, the prophet, 48. Then stood up Elias, the prophet, as fire. As fire. And his word burned like a lamp. Is that not so? Yeah, that's how y'all word up. No, God made our word burn like a lamp. Man, the people hear what you're saying. That's why I say you gotta yell, holler, scream. All you gotta do is tell them. Yeah. All All you gotta do is tell me. That word cuts like a knife, two-edged sword. It cuts because it's the truth. He brought a sore famine upon them. And by his zeal, he diminished their numbers. And that's the power that y'all had. God to let you know when you can do it. Remember what happened when Elijah didn't want to go because he said he didn't want to go around because they make him angry. And God wanted him to go see that man. He wanted to go see. He was a soldier that lived a pious life. God wanted him, Elijah, to go by and see how the holiness that he had for God. And the pious life that he lived for the Most High. Elijah didn't want to go there. And with God, we just went over there. And God said, well, whatever frame, however they frame, whatever you see, I would do. And that's how it came about. Go read it. That's the same thing with y'all here. Y'all have the dreams and vision right now. And God's showing you ahead of time what you can do. So when the time comes, you know that you can do it because God already showed you the dreams and vision. I told you beforehand, so now y'all know. I didn't know it neither. I didn't. Anything I tell you, I didn't know. Because what I did know was it wasn't the truth. It sounded good, but it wasn't the truth. It was slandering the truth. It had a form of godliness with no power. And so God taught me to get rid of all that what they taught you. And then he retaught me and told me where it's at, what it means as I'm telling it to y'all. No, y'all not the same people. Well, Jaciel, just like a diamond yesterday, we talked about how we was concerned with Jaciel. Jaciel shows up today. Then he tells you got another weapon. He got a metal whip, which I didn't get no metal whip. Maybe I got one in the future coming, but no. Hey, you got a metal whip. You get whips. Yeah, you get whips. You get whipped too if you don't do it right like I did. I asked for strength. He gave it to me. Yeah, he just strengthened. It wasn't like I thought it was going to be, but it worked. Yeah, it did happen. He brought a soul famine upon them by his zeal. He diminished their numbers. That's the same thing. We just been reading that. The fire of his wrath, that's y'all. Jacob should be a fire, Joseph flame. He saw stuff out to acts of me. Acts of me, and I should do it. Acts of me. The Father wanted to do what? Give you good gifts. Come on, bro. All of this down. These are the famous people of our fathers, what they did in showing us and teaching us that we can do the same thing. All right. Now I'm not going on there with y'all. By the word of the Lord, he shut up the heaven. And also 3 times he brought down fire. Now I know a lot of y'all have a dream with y'all bringing down fire. I already know that. No, I just said, it'll come back. By the word of the Lord, he shut up the heaven. And also 3 times he brought down fire. So I know y'all seen this in y'all dreams and visions. O Elias, how was thy honor in thy wondrous deeds, who made glory like unto thee, and who made glory like unto thee. And so God gives us the same power, the same gifts. Because this was about turning the horse and children back to the fathers, because everything that our fathers were able to do and accomplish, we're doing the same thing. We live by it, that's why he told you, go back to your fathers. And that's what we have done. And no, man, go learn the testimony. We don't remember what King David had said. And now Psalm 119, that's where it's at. All right. No. O Elias, how was thy honor in the wondrous deeds, and who made glory like unto thee? And remember, Jesus has given us the same gifts, the same power. Oh man, come on, bro. We went over there. We went over there, the legend of the Jews. Went over there once in the Acts of John, but we're going back over it again. That's where we are now in the book of Ecclesiastes, Apocrypha, how all our fathers, right? What happened to our fathers? Did not God show our fathers the future? Oh. Anyway, that's where y'all seeing it. I ain't wasting my time going back and forth, y'all. Y'all having it all the time. Y'all giving y'all dreams and visions. They gonna come to pass. I told you. Just wait. Who did raise up a dead man from death? Now remember, who did raise up a dead? That's the same power that y'all had. I showed it to me this morning. Now I know how y'all got it. I know how y'all got it. I know where it come from. Yes, I do. Yes, y'all do. All right. No. Y'all have it. Y'all have it. Y'all have it. It says need is. All right. Who raised up a dead man from death and his soul from the place of the dead by the word of the Most High. See? And y'all are the word. Come on, bro. Keep the statutes and judgment that whosoever do shall even live in them, that they become it themselves. All right. All right. Now, be you perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. I done told y'all all these things. All right. Now, that's good to y'all. Who brought his canes to destruction. Who brought his canes, and the devil just been reading that. How we gonna, he that is lowly to be lifted up, and he that is upon high to be brought down. That's the time you say we live in. We're living in that time. That's why he tell you, go at this monster. Okay, well, who is Lord? Israel. Israel is returning. Man, come on. And Israel is over scattered the four corners. They are the most lowest of low. Wherever you go, you can either tell where Israel at. Right? Because they don't know that even that situation at the end, they are still perfect. They're still most holy and righteous if they just start doing it. Get out of Christianity or whatever religion that the people have. Voodoo, Hindu, whatever, Rastafarian, whatever. Get out of all that and return back unto your Creator, worship your Creator spiritually. Get out of IUIC, get out of HOI, get out of all that stuff. All that stuff is false. That is man-made. It's doing it to rob you of what? Silver and gold. Even it's robbing you of what? Your soul. Robbing you of your power. Yeah. I'm just telling you what I can do. Okay. Who brought his canes to destruction, out of men from their beds. And y'all laid down on your beds. Get up, get up, get up. You see the problem? I was lying on that bed, sick and tired of being sick and tired. All of the diseases and everything that take hold of me where I was living excess life, eating anything I want to eat, going in places, eating out of different people. Get all that. Because you don't know. You're not there. You are not comparing it. How do you know? Who hears the rebuke of the Lord in Sinai, and Horeb, the judgments of vengeance, the four things of the earth. Come on. Well, we saw that. Yeah, he went to Horeb. Come on, bro, we went over there. The four things that happen, the still small voice. All right. Okay, well, that's what he's talking about. Who anointed his canes to take revenge. Who did he anoint? Jehu was anointed by Elijah was anointed Jehu. Jehu. Who told Jezebel out the window. Who anointed his kings to take vengeance and prophets to succeed after him. That's what y'all are. Y'all the prophets, y'all on fire, y'all have fire, y'all have everything. Don't do like me, man. Just when Jesus gave me that white stone, said, don't let them take it. Don't let them take it. Don't go give it away this time. Last time, just gave it away. I went to a Seventh-day Adventist church, Baptist church, whatever. I just went in there and gave them, say, here I am. What y'all want to do, have y'all way with me. And now I'm going to submit. Now I'm going to bring y'all my 10% of all my earnings, all my wages. Right? And where y'all going to give me beautiful words in return. Y'all going to take all the power that I have. And y'all going to make me run behind them and the gods of gain in return. In return, them 7 demons going to take over the 10 women. In return, y'all going to dumb it down. And that's what they did. But I gave it to them. Just tell them. All right. No, because I don't know. I just trust in God, man. As we tell you, trust in me. who anointed kings to take revenge and prophets to succeed after him. So that's who y'all are. Who was taken up in the whirlwind of fire, in the chariot of fiery horses. Oh, that's who y'all are, man. All right. Oh, the blessing will have God come and get y'all. Yeah, he come and get you. No, I'm gonna look and see something. I don't trust these people. Why you think I'm trusting these people? I don't trust these people. Because they do like they always do. They say one thing and do another. Yeah, they say one thing and do another. So, no, don't trust them. God told you don't trust them. Yeah, don't trust them. No, wait. All right. Nothing. No, I don't trust these people. I check up on them every now and then because of what's going on. And Elijah the prophet called one of the children of the prophet and said unto him, gird up thy loins and take this box of oil in thy hand and go to Ramoth Gilead. And when thou comest thither, look out to Jehu the son of Jehoshaphat, the son of Nimshi, and go in and make him arise from among his brethren and carry him into an inner chamber. And take the box of oil and pour it upon his head and say, thus saith the Lord, I have anointed thee king over Israel. Then open the door and flee, and not tarry. No, he went to Jezebel. No, she was sad that day. That's the day he killed her. Yeah. No, he killed more than Jezebel. No. That's what's going on now. Y'all don't see that God set them up for that. All right? Because y'all are prophets, y'all are here, and God's showing, he showed it to me. Yeah, he showed it to me. Yeah. He warned them now. He said, y'all first to warn them. Then after y'all finish warning them, you remember y'all already got the power. We're just waiting on him to say it. And then once he said it, that's it. That's what y'all waiting on. Because he showed it to you in the dream, vision, audible voice. That's what he did for me. I've got one now. Well, and was taken up in the whirlwind of fire in the chariot of fire, so we know what's coming. Come on, man. The 64,000 midgets, just like it was on Mount Sinai, when we set Mount Horeb, when we set the Torah. It's there, man. It's written down. Right? Who has ordained for reproof in their times to pacify the wrath of the Lord's judgment. That's who y'all are. Y'all gonna stand up in the gap before it break forth into fury, and to turn the hearts of the faults unto the Son and restore the tribes of Jacob. That's what y'all doing. This is not about Elijah, it's about y'all and what y'all doing. No, y'all the sons, y'all the fathers, your heart has been turned back to the Most High, and He have given y'all everything that y'all need to continue on. Come on, man, it's just about showing where that He was catching fish and feeding people. Come on, bro. All right. No. I'm just letting it go and letting it go. I know it's because of God, just like when I was watching the IUIC people, oh no, it's just Christianity with another name. That's all that is. That's all it is, Christianity with another name. And then when I watched the HOI people, no, man, I just, no, them brothers there, just, because they want to know the truth, but they won't take the time and study and learn. They walk around and regurgitate what somebody else said. And when they say, oh, open up that book, go to Deuteronomy something else, and then they go read that. But we know different. Right, all I gotta do, I don't do all that. I tell you, all I gotta do is say it, and y'all already know. Because God has left this into all the different books, all the different prophecies, and y'all know them. Yeah, y'all know them. Don't think you don't know them when the time comes. Yeah, y'all know them. So it's not like, because they're not doing that. They keep regarding the same thing with Christianity. All of them do the same thing. And when they come up against y'all, they're going to be strongly strong now. Remember Jesus said, I'll send them a strong delusion that they'll believe a lie. And we are the prophets, and everything that our fathers and them done, the prophets before us. But that's our fathers. They were prophets, the wise men, the holy men, the pious men before us. And everything that God has given them to do, that's why he said, turn the hearts of the children back to the fathers. The father hearts back to the children. So we have it. We can do it. And he gave us the dreams and visions and showing us that what we're going to do. And remember, we just went over how to try the spirit. Right? So you can't say you don't have it, bro. You're not using it yet, but that time will come. It's as need is. Remember, it's always as need is. I hope to get to it this week. Hopefully this week. Because we know we're going to be, hopefully before the Passover for sure. Told you how time went by so fast. I told you that. God he told you speed up time. It's speed up time. Speed up time, speed up time. So that's what he did. And so now I just gonna remember, oh man, who said that? Somebody said it. I forgot who said it. Yeah, that's way in January. Y'all better start getting prepared for Passover. And boom, Passover is up on us now. Yeah, Passover came up on us so fast. Man, that Passover here already. No. Man. Yeah, man, you got too much longer. No, man, that Passover up on us. When I go by the calendar, I put it on the phone. If you go, I have an iPhone, and they have the date and time on there, but I put down the Hebrew date and time. Like this, today is the 25th of Adar. And so, we know, yeah, it's 3 days behind. 3 days behind. So 3 days different in the calendars. Right? So, pay attention to that. Because if you don't, you can also count the moon. Yeah, when you see the new moon, then you can count the 14 days, 15 days after the new moon. Well, I'm going to tell you what the new moon is. And then from then on, then you can count your days. And remember, he give you 1 or 2 days. You can 1 or 2 days within it. Right? It might be the 14th or 15th, but it's in that time span. And then you count your days. All right. But this Passover is so important as he giving us these many gifts and everything. So when we go stand before him, we can't say you're going to stand before him empty-handed. I used to go all the time. Empty-handed. Didn't have nothing. Didn't know nothing. Didn't know a thing. For some people, y'all, anyway, no. So to restore the tribes of Jacob. So now we're in the book right now. Yes, and go to 36. Well, we know it's in Ecclesiastes Chapter 36. We know that's in there. But it's in other books also. Blessed are they that saw thee and slept in love, for we shall surely live. And that's what y'all doing. Blessed are they that saw thee and slept in love, for we shall surely live. And no. Man, when you go to sleep now, I know some of y'all can't, well, wait a minute, I'm going to see what God going to give me tonight. Yeah. Elias was who covered with a whirlwind. Elias was filled with his spirit whilst he lived, and was not moved with the presence of any prince, neither could any bring him into subjection. That's who y'all are. Yeah. No. All the people come around with all that pomp and glory, and I'm so and so, and I'm do this. That don't have no bearing on y'all. No, because y'all know the Most High. hear his voice, y'all see him, y'all do certain things, yeah. Y'all live the life. And nobody can bring you under subjection. No word can overcome him. No word can overcome y'all. And after his death, his body prophesied. Yeah, after our death, the body is our body, yeah, prophesied. Yeah. He did wonders in his life, and his death were his works marvelous. And at his death were his works marvelous. No, because some of y'all not going to see death. So he told you, I'm coming to get you, bring him back to the land that was covered, and bring him back into the land that was promised. Then some of y'all will be in the resurrection. Yeah. So don't forget the resurrection. I'm not going to talk too much about it. But when he gathered all of them where we died in all these different countries and all these different lands and bring them back into the land. That's the resurrection. Because he made a promise to Father Abraham, Father Isaac, Father Jacob. For all this people repented not, neither departed they from their sins, till they were spared to carry out of their land. Yeah, no, we spared. Look at when you see those people the way they live in there, people spared. When you go over there and look at that man, big as a house, big as a boat, well, you know he's not keeping the laws. You know that man not keeping the laws of God. Come on, bro. Or that woman not keeping the laws of God. You know that. And it's firm. No, go. All right, well, let's go to Ukraine again. And the people over there, and what they have, oh, we don't have no bathroom. We didn't always have bathrooms. We didn't. We don't have no running water in our pipes again. We didn't always have running water in our pipes. We had to go out. No, that's why I told you about in Africa. Where part of Africa I told you they did that? Right. Pensacola go over there, and people always used to go get the water. They go and jack the water and give the people Pepsi. Give them Coca-Cola after they take the water and do as they please with the water. Can't live off the Pensacola and the Coca-Cola, man. It's stuff like ruin your bladders and your kidneys, besides other things, right? You see it now. You see how it coming out now. How the people obese and certain diseases and everything is running rapid because of our dietary laws that we not following. But when I start following the dietary laws, God started healing me. Yeah. Anyway, the food had healing powers. Yeah, that food had healing powers. All right. Well, let's stop there. Does not the food nourish the animals? Right. Then you got certain animals eating on a certain type of food. They ain't going to no veterinary. Yeah, that's the man get a hold of it. It's like you go look at the whales and see the dolphins and all that, then they get caught up in that plastic. And somebody got all the fishing nets, which is a lot less plastic also. And then they have the man to come who done it, same thing. I'm telling you. So that's why he said, "On destroy those who destroy the earth," because the earth was meant to be enjoyed. No, I was watching on why yes, that's a public station. That's a Catholic station. Yeah, they have the Catholic TV station, and so they were showing the massacres that the Indians did, and now it's showing about all the treaties that the United States made with the Indians, and broke all of them. Yeah, broke them all. Because they always talk about Custer and Bill Bighorn, but they had a massacre before that. The Indians got Red Cloud. He had one before, but it still didn't avail them. Because the prophets said Esau shall own it all. And when he owned it all, then should have income. He owns it all, he does something he does an unpardonable sin, and then he be destroyed. Now I can even tell you. Because remember, he just posted Asa. Right, remember Nahum? Because Jezebel had stole his land. Can't know they killed him and stole his land, and God didn't tolerate that. All right, well, what happened to us? They claim to be us and they're stealing our land. Then they shoot things all planted. Then they shed innocent blood, as we just finished reading, and then they're teaching all God's children how to shed innocent blood. Then you got the pastor, preacher, teacher who's supposed to be teaching us to live pious and holy life, how to live pious and holy life, but they're unclean, and they don't put no separation between the clean and unclean, and everything they do, they want money for it, as the prophecy states. Okay. No, because when it comes down to, I'm going to say the same thing. Where are you at? Are you in captivity or are you in your land? Yeah, that's what it comes down to. The truth. The truth. Anyway, till they were spared and carried out their land and were scattered through all the earth. Yet there remained a small people and a ruler in the house of David. Remember, all the remnant returned, and I turned their hearts back unto who? David the king. Oh man, somebody just posted that how they gonna come and get us and bring us back into our holy mountain. How we, in the middle of them, how they gonna know who we are and know that we're gonna take them captive. Come on, better share those posted that. All right. I mean, that's the prophecy. These things will come to pass. Well, all the other prophecy came to pass, but that one's not going to come to pass. Okay. No, I'm just saying, of whom some did that which was pleasing to God, and some multiplied sin as we live in it right now. Yeah, you're doing stuff pleasing to God. That's why you're having your dreams and visions. That's why you're getting your many gifts of the Spirit. Just like when Jesus said, come out of us, people, be not partakers of your sin. All right? No, he said, I'll give you a white stone, and you come out and do it. Yeah. All right. Revelation chapter 1-3. Go read it. Whatever you overcome, that's what you're going to give. That's what you have been given unto you. Besides other things, all the gift that Moses asked the Most High to give us when we before we worship the golden calf, all that being returned to us also. Besides the other gifts that our Father in heaven have left unto us. That's what I'm saying. A lot of stuff. Of whom some did that which was pleasing to God. And that's what y'all doing. Stuff that's pleasing to God. Yeah, y'all doing. I can tell. Remember, God said, with my prophets, I must speak to them in dreams and visions. And y'all not having that? Well, prophet and prophetess, Moses and Aaron. I mean, yeah, not just Moses and Aaron, but Aaron and Miriam. So all of y'all not having those, I just want to know. And some multiplied sin. So listen to all these different pastors, preachers, teachers, and the others, and how they multiply sin. Yeah. No, they don't get tired. Because I'm not stopping. Because God didn't tell me to stop. Ecclesiasticus fortified his city where we just came from. Ecclesiasticus fortified his city and brought water into the midst thereof, and did the hard rock with iron, and made wells for water. That's during the time, right? And in his time, Sennacherib came up. So now go type Sennacherib, and it's gonna come up in your scriptures. Go type it. That right there show you that this book is the real one. And this time Sennacherib came up and sent Rapsuckus, and lifted up his hand against Zion and boasted proudly. Right? No, remember what happened to Sennacherib. No, there wasn't that them that got killed with Father Hezekiah. Yeah, when that thing who came there and killed all of them. Yeah, the army. He told you how big the army was. Yeah. Yeah. Killed them all. And that's the power that y'all had. That's why I'm telling you what y'all, the things that y'all can do, the power that y'all have, man. Y'all, all right. Then tripping their hearts and hands, there was a pain as a woman in travail. No, it was one man that done this, man. One holy, I can't say one man. One holy and righteous, one pious man. Right? All these men that did these things was holy, pious, and returned and worship their God in spirit and truth, as y'all doing right now. And the same power, that's why Jesus told you, same thing that they could do, same thing he can do, you gonna do what? Greater. But they're not teaching you that way. They just saying, all the money I collected, all the things that all the bills I made, y'all gonna do greater works than this. And y'all become beggars and y'all have no power of the Most High. They don't heal the sick, they don't raise the dead, they don't open up the sight of blind, they don't make the dumb talk, the lamb walk. They don't do none of it. Right. And then they go, then complain that, well, we have our God. But y'all not of God, y'all of all the works of your father the devil. Even the IUIC people up there on their table and everything, still telling them, praying for them, praying for the people that the demons and devil, they can't do it. Because the demons and devils are in them. Beelzebub casting out Beelzebub. Right? That's what it said. Then trembled their hearts and hands, and they were in pain as a woman in travail that was coming out. But they called upon the Lord, which is merciful, and stretched out their hands towards him. That's what we're doing. Lord sent an angel which cut off all the mighty men of valor, and the leaders and the captains, the king of Assyria. So he returned with shame of his face to his own land. And when he come into his house of his God, they that came forth of his own bowels slew him with the sword. And that's where, because then they left, and that's where we got moved. Go read the story. It's in the Legend of the Jews, man. Go read it. We didn't went over it. Yeah. No, because they want y'all to be dumb, and when y'all not, when y'all have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High, and the Holy Angel, and your minister angel, all that coming, now y'all know what's coming to you. Now you know who's teaching you. Now you know you have the Holy Angel side. You know you have God here at all times. I mean, the power that y'all have. Because we've been having it, but they was teaching us not to have it. Not to be able to heal the sick, raise the dead, open the sight of blind, not to serve the Most High in spirit and truth, not to bring the true tithes and offering, the living sacrifice unto him. That's what they was teaching them. They still teaching them people that. Right? Then you got your own people doing it, all Israel, all over the world doing the same thing unto us. Same thing. All we can do is cry, cry, cry. But one day that pride gonna be over. It's gonna, no. One day he's gonna give us the power, which we have now, but he's gonna tell us what to do, when to do it, how to do it, as he told all the rest. Yeah, because remember Moses. Moses didn't want to go either. And Lord God gave him the powers. And now he gave Elijah, same thing. God gave him the power. Yeah. Sinners should read the king of Assyria came and entered to Judah and encamped against the fenced city throughout and thought to win them for himself. Like, go to the rest of that. I'm just telling you, everything we go over, everything is the truth. Even though it's not written in the Holy Bible, we know it's the truth. So the Holy Bible is been abridged and it's a Septuagint. That's like you say, it's a Septuagint. Yeah. They took the real thing from us and gave us that. Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait. I'll never do No, I'm back. Anyway, no, I know the lesson's almost over with, but no, God, that's just that the power that we have in our Father them left us knowledge, wisdom, understanding how to get the power, how to keep the power, how to use the power, how to call on the power, how powerful is the power. He left us all that. But what we doing? Yeah, no, yeah, and when Hezekiah saw that Sennacherib was come, and that was purpose to fight against Jerusalem, he took counsel with his princes and his mighty men to stop the waters of the fountain which were without the city. Yeah. No, it's there. They're going to show it what happened. Because this is the power that we have. Remember, God made us priests and kings, and we have that power. So God will make you a priest and king with no power. Come on, bro. I know you could, when you're stuck in Christianity or whatever religion or denomination that you are in, get out of there and return unto your creator. I don't care. I'm white. Esau. Yeah, but you don't know Father Obadiah, Father Job, there was Esau. And Father Elias, there was Esau. And they repented much, much more that we don't even know about. Right? And they repented. And God gave them the power also. God have no respect for the mixed multitude when we came out of Egypt, they received the power also. Man, come on, bro. All right. Anyway. No, he took counsel with the princes and his mighty men to stop the waters of the fountain which were without the city. But this caused Hezekiah the king and the prophet Isaiah the son of Amos prayed and cried to heaven. 2 men. 2 men. Yeah, no, it said this caused Hezekiah prayed and the prophet Isaiah the son of Amos prayed. Both of them prayed and cried unto him. I just said it was one. Forgive me. I didn't know both of them had prayed. I just thought Hezekiah had prayed and came for it. Both of them prayed. No, both of them were pious and holy men. Now it's Father Isaiah. Because when Father Isaiah was being cut up, that's when Jesus came. Go read it. And the Lord sent his angel, which would cut off all the mighty men of valor. All, that's in the Sennacherib. Cut them all off. And that's what they think. They think God not going to cut off the palace and just been read. He told you, going to cut the pastors off, going to cut those preachers off, cut those teachers off, going to cut the Pope off, going to cut the kings off, going to cut the president off, he's cutting them all off. And let them know that. Like you talking against the whole world? Yes, I am. Are you not enslaved throughout the whole world? Yeah, I know y'all are. And no, our father Abraham then told us that nation that enslaved you, that nation that ill-treated our job. Esau is a nation. All right. Yes. The same. This. All I can do is give it to you as they have given unto me. Yeah, that's the power that y'all have. You know, there's another thing because always, forsake not the assembly of yourselves together. Y'all got to come to the church house. Then you go to the church house and you pass the collection plate, make it pay tithes, ask you to pay tithes and offering. Give them silver and gold to you, not paying tithes and offering. All right. So, and then what? Like these 2 men killed the whole army, and that was, I forgot how many thousands was. But, all right, they bring it to the church house. I can't nothing go on. No healing going on. No raising the dead. No out the same blind. Come on, bro. I'm just telling you what they're doing. God said that his time is set for him to start killing them for it. All right. Okay, well, keep watching then. We're going to see the words stand. Yours are mine. We're going to see the words stand. Yours are the Most High God. As he told me, Lord, God, forgive me that. Shouldn't have put myself before that Most High. But yeah, well, your words don't stand. Yours are the Most High God. Yours are mine. We're going to see what words stand. You know, that was God said. We're going to see what words stand. Yours are mine. He told me that. Honorable boy. But I was so scared. Oh, Lord, what could I have done? Yeah, I was scared. Oh, because I didn't even let me know what he was talking about them. If their word is going to stand or my word is going to stand. And we're going to see. That's the power you have been given unto me. That's why I can tell you all these things. I'm telling you what type of power y'all have, man. Y'all are just, no, you're not wasting it. Remember, it's at need. Y'all have to just be patient, as he taught us to be patient and wait upon him. And we're going to do the rest. Just like he told Adonijah the power that she had. She has certain things she got to be strengthened and overcome. But the power that she had is, all y'all have it, but you can see it. You can see when God is working through it. Especially where I can do it because I know it because he did it to me. And he had to strengthen me to make sure that I wasn't on these things. When I start seeing the demons, start seeing the holy angels, that I was prepared to see them. I wasn't going to be weak. And that's what he did. And I had to stand up against these people, these pastors, the preachers, the teachers, all the people in the church house. He strengthened me to stand up against them. Strengthened me to go all on by myself, all on my own to the different countries and deliver his, not by might, to deliver his people out, not by might, but by my spirit. Yeah. So that's what he's doing. He's strengthening y'all, preparing y'all for the battle. Just like Job, right? You know what Job had did. And then when that time came, God had strengthened him to withstand the battle that Satan had brought against him. Why Satan was wrestling with Job, he brought us out of Egypt. Because Satan is not omnipotent. He's not all over at one time. He's not. He's not omnipresent. He's not that. He's not. Yeah. So, just like when he sent out Esau to go get the venison for his father. And Satan sent Satan right along with him. While all that was going on, he blessed us, Jacob. This is what he blessed us. Yeah, no. Okay, I told you that. You're time before. I'm preparing myself for that battle. Yeah. No, y'all prepared too. Anyway, it's power that y'all have. But they call upon the Lord, which is merciful, and stretch out their hands toward him. He, the Holy One, heard them from out of heaven and delivered them by the ministry of Esau. Esau, that's Isaiah. That's what it is, Isaiah. And smote the host of the Assyrians, 48. Ecclesiastes Chapter 48. That's in this book right here. Whoever asked, that's in this book. Wow. All right. And that's Isaiah. And smote the host of the Assyrians as Belshazzar his post. And his anger destroyed them. For Ezekiel had done the thing that pleased the Lord, and was strong in the ways of David his father. And that's what y'all doing right now. Y'all doing things that please the Lord, and y'all strong in the way of our father. But because that's why he said, I'll send y'all back to David the king and learn. All right. It's already all this going on with us right now. Okay, then. Y'all posted, y'all. No, because Israel, he posted. Adonijah, she been posting, and of course, all of them have been posted before. The songs, I posted. Yeah. All of them posted songs. And we strong. The ways of our father David. And our father Isaiah. Strong in the ways of David his father. And Isaiah the prophet, who was great and faithful in his vision. And God had commanded him, and that's who y'all are. No, y'all have the visions, and they're faithful in the visions. All right. And as he had commanded us, that's what y'all doing. How else could you get the visions? In this time, the sun went backward and lit in the king's light. Yeah. The sun went backwards. 15 years, he added 15 years on to his life. He was by an excellent spirit. He saw by an excellent spirit that what should come to pass at the last, and that's where we're at now. No, remember that's where we went at in the prophecy. Come on, man. All y'all been posting it. Right, in the prophecy of Father Isaiah. And that's the time you living in. Ezekiel, all the prophets. Jeremiah, I just been telling the prophet. Right. Jeremiah chapter 51, Father Obadiah. Yeah, Father Habakkuk. I mean, it's everywhere. And y'all living in that time right now. He told you that time was coming. Some people don't believe, oh, I don't believe that time. They will be waiting up on it. Yeah, well, you keep waiting. Because it's already here. Yeah. Oh, we saw by excellent spirit what shall come to pass at the last, and he comforted them that mourn in Zion. That's what was happening with us. Are y'all not comforted? I know y'all know. I know. He showed what shall come to pass forever. The secret things are ever they came. I repeat, he showed what shall come to pass forever. That's why I told you. You see it now. And secret things are ever they came. And now that's where you're at on the timeline. Yeah, well, we ain't finished yet. This is the all right. Well, I guess I can stop now. Well, you go ahead on and post there. I'll keep the rest. I'll keep the rest for tomorrow. That was 48. Yeah, we'll keep the rest for tomorrow. That's 48. Because that's where y'all at all the time. No, because I had one when it's gonna go back that way. No, God, once before God would speak to me in dreams and visions. And I'd go and pull it up. But then he was speaking to me in audible voice. Oh man. Yeah, I was waking up there now, this last attack, he tried to take all that away from me. Satan in his last attack when it was buffering and all that. Yeah, a whole lot going on. But so he tried to take it from him. And so God went back, giving me the scriptures and dreams and visions. I had to look them up. No, God, hearing that audible voice, you know it's nothing like hearing the oral Torah. It's nothing like that. Yeah, it's nothing like that. The dreams and visions are real fine, but man, you know how you feel when you hear that audible voice. Yeah, that audible voice, man. You be wanting to hear it all the time. Yeah. Now, I'll wait till tomorrow. Come on now, Belgium. Yeah, you got to post. Somebody post. All y'all can post. Nothing make a difference. I'm going to read. Yeah. No, you can't say that because y'all got the power. Yeah, you got the power. It's that need is. It's not nothing like no magician trick that they can conjure up and do all the time. No, we don't do it like that. No, we wait, and then he shows us what's going. The dream and vision where y'all have those different walls and things, but that's gonna come to pass. It's not gonna be like you think it's gonna be, but it's gonna come to pass. Because just like when I saw the serial killers and I saw the woman giving out the inoculations and buildings being blown up, it came to pass. Yeah. And you can't look at it just being where you're living at in South Africa or India or wherever you're looking at. You got to look at everything all over the world because this is global that's going on. Is not Israel scattered to four corners of earth? Yes. May the Lord God bless you, mighty woman, Valley Yahweh Shai. May the Lord God bless you. Mighty woman, Valley India Rocks. May the Lord God bless you. Mighty woman, Valley Donager. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of Valley Israel. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of Valley Shaphan. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of Valley Asa. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of Jassiel. And I'm glad, I'm happy that you got your new weapon, your new whip. Yeah, no, if you got that metal whip, you go with somebody real well. May the Lord God bless you, mighty woman of Valor. Yael, may the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Yahuwah, I ain't see Yahuwah today. I know because they think they don't not gonna be missed, but they are. Yeah, because I be worried. I'm not worried, be concerned on when they don't, because I know they're in the war, just like you are. I know it can't be all the time, but yeah, I know they're in that war. They're in that war, man. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Yashriel. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Yah. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Jonathan Ayers. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Eli. I ain't seen him in a while. May the Lord God bless you, mighty woman of valor. Queen Sela. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Elisha. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Hajo. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Manuel. No, you haven't been there a while. No, I know they got to go through what they have to go through. Yeah, they have to do it. Yeah, get better. They just getting power. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Michaeliel. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Taylor. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Yourda. Yeah. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Yashin. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Benaiah. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. Zebulon. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor. And Comer deep. Yeah. No, because no, I don't think we have anymore. They come up with the name. No, Shadow and Shadow and somebody else. They ain't got any new names yet. When they get their new names, I'll see. Lord, you want you to call them. Remember what no, name that was name. No, not name. Oh, I ain't gonna come to me. Haman. Remember what Haman done? And he put that emblem on, so when people come to him, they think they will bow before him, but they'll bow before that idol that he had put up on his shirt or on his garment. Right? And so that's the same thing when you be greeting people, you think you be saying about their name, but you be saying even with the name that they be had. That's what they be doing it for. Because you want everybody to call him, well, just like you got Sherman, call him Sherman the God. And that's what they be putting that up there. No, just thus said our father Moses, look down from the holy habitation from heaven and bless thy people Israel, and the land which thou hast given us, as thou swear unto our father, a land that floweth with milk and honey. This day the Lord thy God hath commanded thee to do these statutes and judgments, that thou shalt therefore keep and do them with all thy heart, and with all thy soul. Thou hast avouched the Lord this day to be thy God. Well, thou hast vouched, they got her, avouched that the Lord thy God, that the Lord thy God, this day to be thy God and to walk in his ways. But I didn't know the power that we get from walking in his ways, because that Christianity ain't no power in that. Ain't no power in that at all. No, everything's of the world, everything's of its itself. And so they call it money, the silver, the gold, the house, the land, all that power. That's not no power, that's man stuff, that's itself stuff, that's temporal. Right, what we have is everlasting. The everlasting power of God. Lord, this day to be thy God and to walk in his ways and to keep his statutes and commandments and his judgments, and to hearken to his voice. Yeah, I love to hear their voice. And the Lord has avouched thee this day to be his peculiar people, as he had promised thee, which we know now. And thou shalt keep all his commandments, and to make thee high above all nations, which he had made. So No, because they'll come with keeping the commandments, obeying the voice, we know the covenant. We see now. Yeah, we see. We know exactly now. All right. Above all nations which you have made in praise and name and honor, and that thou be a holy people unto the Lord thy God. He has spoken. Mighty valleys by his friends of God, neglect not the studies of the Torah, the laws, the testimony, for thou benefits in the name of the eternal God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, and all the other patriarchs. May he bless thee and sanctify thee in truth, which he have been doing. Kiss thee and comfort thee with the pleasant fragrance of thy hand, and let that sweet milk and honey spring from thy belly abundantly. Yes, no, as you are flooded with the many gifts and promises to the obedient, as thou, O man, is found no more in Jesus' mighty name, not going on. Because the old elders, yes, all says that the next thing you do, y'all will be flooded with, yeah, yo, no, because he was flooded with a lot of gifts. A lot of gifts he got at one time. Where I took, no, he got a lot of them at one time, as I told you. No, y'all get a lot of them at one time. What did I get? I can't think of what I got. I got a lot of it at one time. So if I sit down enough, long enough, you're going to tell it to me. Yes. I got a lot of wisdom at one time. You open up the floodgates, man. And that's the power that y'all have. May the Lord God bless the testimony, the song, the published song of the mighty man of valor, Better Shalom. No, Better Shalom, post, y'all know y'all can post too. I'm going to read them all. This is not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord. I am Elijah. Until next time.